I went and got a chocolate. And I went to go break it in half. I forgot there was caramel inside. I'm covered in caramel. I mean, that's on me, but gee. Hello, Scratch. Hello, Matt. Hello, Brony. No big derp yet. I rendered it last night. I didn't need to, but I rendered it in 4K, which took a lot longer. But I was mainly doing it so that if I ever in the future am able to stream at a higher resolution, I can have the stuff ready to upgrade them. But I have to get the audio done, which is going to take a little longer. Yes, we're still gonna. That was Mama. We were doing this with, right? Yeah. Actually, as it is right now, this is only going to be like 4 seconds long, which is perfect. Hello, Nolan. Hello, Jub Jub. Is it? Did I turn the music back on for the thing? Oh, I did. Okay, good. Anytime we're doing a game stream, I turn off the background music at the beginning because normally the game is playing audio, but sometimes I forget to turn it on and you just sit in silence. So I did my whiskey Coke, but I used the apple whiskey, and I've been using either regular Zero Coke or cherry Zero Coke. But they were almost out of all of them, so I picked up cherry vanilla Coke Zero with apple Windsor. So it's like cherry vanilla apple Coke. It kind of just gets to the point of just being neither of them. I think they all canceled each other out to just become liquid. Well, okay, I did just eat a chocolate though. I don't think I'm giving it a fair chance. Anyways, hello. Yeah. I'm gonna move over to Michael's space. Hopefully this time he uses the chair that's in this room. It doesn't grab a second chair. I had like 2 chairs in here, and I'm like, I don't need 3 chairs in my room. Anyway, we were doing things. How is everybody? Happy Tuesday. Kind of confused for a sec. What a good Tuesday for me. They're doing engineering week at work. They celebrate engineering and they have lots of stuff. And so they had beanbag toss and RC car races, which Kyle competed in and won second place. So he won a little multi-tool thing. They're doing a raffle. I put in for a 3D printer. I'm really hoping I win it because that'd be really nice. They usually do a lot of little giveaways and stuff, but they often also do like presentations that talk about the like things that the engineers are doing on and some of the science behind it. It's actually kind of neat. So some of that's even more fun. Custom LFP toys. No, Michael did say, he goes, if you get that, I am gonna make horses. Yeah, I know. Actually, just be nice. There's actually a couple things like for some of the shelves we've got, like some of the DVDs. If like you don't want them pushed all the way to the back, I kind of want them more towards the front, so I need a spacer. And you can find files online where people are like, well, just here's a printable thing. That's not exactly what I would consider the cheapest solution to it, but it's an exact measure for it. But it's stuff like that I'm like, it'd be really nice to have one around. I'm gonna poke around with. All right, but we have Bonbon comes in, looks at this camera, and then face hooves. I think she needs to slap her head more, or she's like, she's pooping, and there's good. Actually, her eyes are not done right here. When her eyes go down to here. Yeah, there we go. So how's everybody's Tuesday going? I hope you are having, did I post here? I did. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Oh, I don't like that the eyebrows are already done with this. Is that kind of an accident? No, I did that already. Okay, that was it. I kind of want to have her head like delay it a little bit. I need a second window. Yeah, that slaps a bit more. Going all right. I mean, that's good, I guess. Could have gotten more sleep. I agree, 100% agree. I've been I have a lot of stuff going on right now, so I'm like trying to, like with shelves and stuff and other things in the basement here that like I'm constantly running through like solutions to things in my head at night. I fall asleep way too late, and it doesn't help that I drink a fuckload of caffeine. I had an energy drink today to try to keep going, and I kind of regret it because I felt I didn't feel great afterwards, and not like sick, but just like this uncomfortable mix of alertness and not. And I just need to get some decent sleep, but sleep's for noobs. I kind of want her eyes to be like, what if I made them wider at the last second? I think it kind of works, but not the way that I'm thinking. I think it's this. It's too far up, but it's already up all the way. So I just need to decrease that and increase this. Yeah, I think that helps. I haven't loaded any models right. I need to find a slap sound effect. Wait. Dodge constraint. Why is that there? I don't think that's the sound I want there. Let's say first. No. No, I want like an actual. Why does it just keep slapping? Oh my god, this is literally 30 seconds of slapping? I think that one actually works. I'm gonna do that one. But I hear like a car in there. Probably for variety's sake. Game skips random points. No, normally they would just do a numbered file that would just change the random number at the end. That's they're using OGG files. Those are really efficient because they're lossless. So more than likely, no, that's for a taunt. Yeah, I don't know. It having a jump within the same file it sounds like it would kind of work, but it you never see it. And I kind of prefer it that way because, like, let's say you need to make a modification to the file and you change it by 1 second. Well, now you have to go and change a whole bunch of other things. And but if they're all individual files, it's like whatever. And you could say like, well, compression can help, but most of these are not really compressed because compressed files have to be decompressed, which equals processing, which is whatever. So they usually just don't care. They just keep it like that's the OGG file. It's easy to jump into wherever. And I believe they're kind of lossless, so it doesn't really matter because twice as long of a file is the same as 2 files. It feels delayed to me, but that's because SFM's stupid. They do actually do that with textures though. Sometimes they'll have textures that are set up, but they set them up as like all sequences. So it's the same texture, but it basically allots a grid, and then you can state that like there's sequence 1 through 12, and so it'll be 4 across and 3 down, and it's not as much used for like random. But, well, it is sometimes just random, like say like you want to have a leaf that's like a whole bunch of leaves that are loaded, but you're going to be loading all the different types at the same time. Well, then you might as well have it under one texture because they're all going to be loaded at the same time anyway. And but here, if you wanted to have the audio done, they're not going to load a 30-second audio file when you technically only need a 1 second at a time. Just eating unnecessary resources. Is that what Minecraft does? Minecraft, at least the original Minecraft, was kind of horribly coded. I think it was like, wasn't it originally running on JavaScript or something, or Java? Like, it was horrible. Original Minecraft was horrible. Do we want a sound when she pops up? You know what I haven't played with? I got new audio recently. So they had a new pack that you could get on Humble Bundle. Is it still there as a recommendation? I know, I think Sunset might have posted it in chat or something. Yeah, it's still here. It's got 8 days left. Melodic Mayhem Comprehensive Music Bundle. The only thing I don't like about this bundle is that you buy it and then I give you a code to go to another website where you have to add it to your cart, and the code is then to get it for free. And so when they say it's like $1,600 of value, that's actually true. If you go to put in your cart, that's actually the value it shows for everything. But nobody would really buy all these individually. But I love having sound effects and everything, and I haven't went through this yet. But like June, like a lot of these are different intensities, which is pretty cool. But I like having options. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Yeah, I like that. There's a chair right there. You grabbed a second chair last time, and then I had 2 chairs. You know what you should do also? Oh, okay, never mind. The chair's right there. I was gonna say grab the foam coasters. Oh no, I thought you were gonna go out there anyway.
Well, I have to now. You already brought it up. Now I have to go out there now. This is madness.
Hello, Edward. This is maybe a Tuesday stream. Well, welcome. We're checking out some audio bits. Oh, this one's kind of quiet. But I love having these. Wait, bed sheets. Oh, that's kind of useful. I kind of want to just convert all these to SFM, the sound effects ones, just so that they're there. Like that's super useful sound effect. How's it going? Hold on, I need to make you visible. You're gonna have to maybe move a little bit. You know what? Let me move it over here. Yeah, that helps. Never mind.
What?
Okay, so we're gonna go with that, right? Back to Michael. I almost forgot to give you a microphone.
I feel like
there you go.
Getting too close.
You put the chair there. That's probably why I was having problems with the camera. What's we got? Jeans handle.
It's probably fine.
Ooh, that's actually useful too. Leather Creek small. Oh, okay. Nylon wipe. Shirt handle. Oh, handling essentially. Ooh, zipper bag.
Yes, hello, Sir Edward.
Oh, it's the zipper. Oh, these are all really pretty useful. Body punching.
You should come punch.
Running jacket. I don't know if I'd call it a running jacket, but standing up cloth. Okay. These. Oh, yeah. This is actually some nice variety. I like this.
Walking nylon.
Yeah, it's just like slicky stuff.
Okay, with nylon rubbing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially. No, I got computer. I'm a computer.
Stop on the down button.
Actually, these. Maybe not that one, but
a bunch of.
Maybe not those. Some of this steampunk. Ooh, that's kind of neat.
I can feel Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein on this machine.
See, these are kind of useful. I need to really go through these because you don't know what you have or what you can use until you go through it. Do I have anything though, like horror music?
Is Frankenstein cyberpunk?
Frankenstein?
Yeah. Is he bringing somebody to life using just electricity? It feels like if I was to place that, it feels like it could be like.
Well, if you're trying, you can't cyber. Just punk something.
I mean, he's got the whole punk thing. It's like, what is the power source? And if it's just pure electricity.
No, to me, punk is what is the power source, and then taking it to its extreme.
Is Frankenstein coming back to life not extreme enough for you?
Well, no, he's effectively just
monster?
a man who had his
got
hand
boats.
shoved in an outlet.
That's tech. A lot of tech was used in bringing him back to life. That was science, sir.
No, it was just a big machine with a throw lever.
That's all it needs to be.
Yeah.
No, it's not steampunk. There's no steam engines involved. It's just pure electricity.
Yeah. But where do you get the electricity from?
Lightning. But it doesn't matter where you get the
So
electricity
in Against
from.
the Storm, it was rain punk.
Rain punk? Was it all just hydroelectric?
Everything was powered by rain.
So it was all hydroelectric.
No, there was an energy within the rain. And so you would collect it, use it.
That's just fantasy.
And extract it.
That's fantasy.
It's a game. Yeah. That's what they are.
That's magic. You're describing magic. They collected
Michael,
magic.
what is your favorite show? Is Magic?
Yes, and I love it because it mixes magic and like steampunk elements.
Robots.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not punk.
Ooh. See, some of these sound effects are nice, but they just end really quick, and it's really hard to make it work in places. I mean, voices.
I feel like I just voice some podcast questions if we ever do those. No, I feel like we brought up Dog Frankenstein before.
Dog Frankenstein?
I didn't say anything about Dog Frankenstein. I said Frankenstein. I feel like we brought him up
I thought you said Dog Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Combine the parts of multiple dogs.
I just want. Speaking of punk, is Frostpunk 2 gonna come out?
In the future.
Is that supposed to be a diesel punk? And other than that one game series you like, Scythe, and the one that's exactly the same thing art wise, that's the only diesel punk I know.
Iron Skies or something? No.
It's basically just uses the same art assets. It's like
It's because they both license from the same artist.
Iron Harvest.
Yeah, Iron Harvest. It's not that they're related to each other in any way. They're just an artist made some art and both of them licensed it.
Yeah.
So they're only together because they both got the licenses for it.
Yeah, but it's all the exact same thing.
Yeah, because it's the same art. It's the same style.
And they're both diesel punk. As a result.
Yes.
So.
Actually, that whoosh sound effect might come in handy here.
I mean, magic.
Movement.
If it's magic, it's magic. Calling it arcane punk just kind of feels forceful. Like
Arcane punk?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is Arcana punk.
Arcana punk.
Is that really the name for it?
No, I've never heard. It's just magic in my brain. Fantasy.
Magic punk? Nah, it doesn't sound as fun. Arcana punk does sound kind of more fun, but like, like, what are the different types of punk? Because I know there's like steam diesel, atom punk, cyberpunk. I mean, is there like glitter punk?
What? No,
it runs on Fantastic.
That's magic. You're describing magic.
No, it's people are. You see in Zoolander? Mm-hmm. It's like that.
Okay.
They're making energy by doing the faces.
By their sheer brilliance. Yes. Solar punk? I feel like
I could see solar punk, but I don't know if it's ever been a thing. There's yes types of punk. That is correct.
I don't know any examples. Solar punk could be a thing. I've just never seen examples of it.
No, you could definitely make it a thing.
Yeah.
You could make thermal punk
like,
using heat.
You could do hydro. Well, steampunk or frostpunk kind of does that.
Steampunk is well, no, water and steam are not the same.
Well, yeah. If you turn water into steam,
yeah, then that's steampunk. But if it's just a river, if it's like
then using it's hydropunk. But I've never seen that either. I've never seen that really used.
Solar punk art is so beautiful. It's like one punk style without dystopian undertones. Oh, I can see that. I'm guessing it's a lot of solar space type stuff.
Yeah.
But solar punk, like, would you consider something solar punk if they were using a Dyson sphere?
I guess. It just feels like that's just the future we're all aiming
I
for,
feel like
as opposed to anything dystopian.
the source of the energy isn't what it needs to be. It needs to be that source of energy intertwines itself into the things that are being used.
Here's the thing: as soon as you put it into a battery, the power directly into a battery, and then you're drawing from that battery, it becomes cyberpunk.
But steampunk
Doesn't have a battery.
Well, steampunk's electromechanical. There's a lot of moving parts still.
Yeah, it's all mechanical.
Yeah.
Steampunk. So is dieselpunk. It's just a combustion engine. The second it gets turned into
Dieselpunk is kind of like dirty steampunk.
yeah, really, the
dieselpunk,
second it gets turned into electricity, it pushes into cyberpunk.
Okay, so atom punk is cyberpunk.
Unless
Zing.
you're not wrong. Atom punk pushes into cyberpunk. It just falls.
No, it's the style. Atom punk is about 50s style,
yeah.
while cyberpunk is about future
There's
style.
definitely a lot of cyberpunk-esque stuff going on in atom punk.
Steampunk doesn't usually have dystopian undertones. Okay, yeah, steampunk's usually about innovation.
Yeah,
It's about
the future.
Innovation and overuse of gears, where cyberpunk is usually about dystopia.
Which is odd, I think.
It's about corporate overtakes.
Yeah, it's about normally there's some corporate.
Yeah, it's where Apple's headed. Ooh.
I think the difference between cyberpunk and atom punk is the emphasis on the nuclear power as opposed to like a cyborg who's running off of a battery. The technology, like battery tech, didn't go that far. In atom punk, it's turning it into electricity, but they have a nuclear generator running inside of whatever the machine is moving. Because battery tech didn't really go anywhere. So I guess maybe it's only really cyberpunk what you involve a battery. Atom punk doesn't really necessarily have to have a battery. Because it's just producing its power on site.
Would wind punk be a thing?
And gliders?
No, not gliders, but a civilization that survives within the clouds.
Well, what are
And
they
uses
doing
wind.
Or what are they using the wind for?
For energy, because they still travel. They travel.
Well, like if you're just grinding up flour with windmills,
Like,
that's one thing. If you're turning the wind into power,
Like-
that pushes into cyberpunk.
a game that I really did actually kind of enjoy. I believe is this one. Yeah, here, I don't know why they changed to a carrot, but it was this one. It's kind of a simple game of just doing trading, but everything was cities in the clouds.
They're just using sails.
Yeah, they're using sails, but everything is about traveling behind it. You use electricity from towers collected from the clouds.
Okay, see, if you're using electricity, then it kind of pushes into cyberpunk again.
Okay, so this is cyberpunk.
It doesn't have the aesthetic, but the technology. If they're using, if they have a battery system,
See, this
cyberpunk.
electricity.
No.
No, I did enjoy this game. It was, I mean, look, there's a big fish.
It's a big fish.
It's I got it on a humble bundle, but yeah, you explore the map and you move your ship around, but you only have so much energy, and you're doing trade routes, collecting stuff, different events, completing missions. And you can set up trade routes then where your ships actually travel in circles and go here, buy this, go here, sell this. And I got to a point though where I basically just had infinite money, but I also got all the achievements, right?
Atom
Yeah.
is a punk.
I thought I got all the achievements. No, that's the point shop. I want point shop.
You gotta,
Did I get all the?
gotta get all those achievements. I remember you playing that game. You're talking about it.
Well, yeah, I beat. Well, I have like. How many? Where's my hours in this? It's like not that much. Yeah, 10 hours, 10 or 11 hours, and I.
Remember you mentioned.
Yeah, and I have every achievement. So like, they're not. It's not that hard. But it is a fun game. Actually, it was very enjoyable. You like merchant type games like that. I keep thinking you're saying Adam. No, Yu-Gi-Oh cannot power a car.
You can buy gas money apparently.
I had a slap sound.
The slap.
It's the medic. It's like his, with his like the plastic glove or whatever.
Works. That has to hurt though.
Like
Moves
that.
are hard.
Let me check because I think there was a whoosh.
Essentially just monsters.
I know there is whoosh.
It's just always closed fist.
I think these are a little fast.
I played a little bit, and the game I
this
played
one.
yesterday is the best game I've ever played in my entire life. The game I played yesterday is the best game I've ever played in my entire life. Beats them all.
Even compared Pizza Mall.
Beats them all.
Oh, I thought you said Pizza Mall.
Beats them all.
I'm like, no, it's Pizza Tower.
It was Pizza Tower Pizza Party. Yeah.
Are you gonna?
I can't move it any further.
No, because
over.
you're further that way than normal.
I guess I gotta move my chair.
I can move the microphone.
Oh no.
You need me to move your microphone?
Why is this chair so poppy?
Huh?
Nothing.
What'd you do to it?
I didn't do anything.
Did you break my chair?
Not break your chair.
No, you can't be the best because you played Half-Life.
No, it's better. It was really good. I was losing my mind at the end of that game.
So poor Gabe just canceled your account.
I don't care. He's had a decade and a half to give me part 3. I'm tired of
I
waiting.
want my Half-Life. You can't give me Half-Life, give me pizza.
Pizza Party.
Did you beat the game? Yeah,
I did.
It horribly too. Now you gotta go play it again.
Apparently, I did so bad. They give you a rating at the very end. And it just had it's like Pinkie Pie is judging your performance, and then it cut, and it just shows Pinkie Pie crying and pointing at me with a cop standing next to her. He's like, "There's the one officer." Apparently, I did so badly. She called the police to have me arrested. But I beat the game. I thought that was hilarious. Oh, that game was fantastic. It's just a straight up love letter to the fandom. It's what that mod was.
Oh, the mod. I thought you said the game.
Well,
Wait. Was the game good or the mod good?
yes.
Which one's better?
The mod made the game better.
'Cause
No, they put so much time and love and effort into that mod. An artist basically, they redid half of all the assets in the game to make it a horse game. Like cutscenes, animations, just they cut no corners. It's absolutely beautiful. If you like video games and you like horses, I consider it a must at this point. You will not be disappointed.
I watched for like a few minutes here and there, but all I saw was just pure chaos.
It is.
It was just you running around with things happening. It was like I was watching a Zoomer on TikTok, like where nothing made sense, everything was random, and I just gave up.
It was kind. It kind of reminded me. It was a platformer
Okay.
that moved very quickly.
Very quickly, that redefined quickly.
It felt Sonic-esque, kind of.
Sonic, well, at least Sonic was like kind of sort of made sense. It felt like you were in the middle of an arcade where all the sounds of all the machines are going on around you at the same time, and that was just that. And I'm like, I have no idea what's going
There was
on.
one point in the game where you're in the middle of a war zone and you're getting bombed the crap out of. And then Applejack just appears with a bazooka, firing rats out of the bazooka, blowing up tanks. And it was amazing because she had to win that war. Just amazing.
I think think it was to invoke things like Jazz Jackrabbit. That was pretty fast. Yeah, and I mean that's a style. It's not my style of game, but it definitely like they did a pretty good job with it for sure. And I know the game itself, horse mod aside, I believe went on like the Game Awards and like it's highly rated. So that's cool.
Like when I loaded that mod, I'm like, okay, they replaced the main character with Fluttershy or Pinkie Pie, and I thought that was all it was going to be. And what I quickly realized is they've redid everything, every cutscene, the opening's completely redone, all of it. It had to have taken a team.
Why is there still pizza?
It's a pizza party.
So where in there?
Like pizza.
So if it was a pizza party, why was Pinky calling the cops on you?
Well, she called the cops on me because I only got 65% of everything done, and I finished the game.
So she did a lot for you. You ignored a portion of it, and for such, she's getting you arrested. That's not Pinkie Pie.
Tears in her eyes, pointing at me. That's him, officer.
Well, now you got to go and get 100%.
I kind of do,
so that you can see what's
ghost fact. I found this out yesterday. If you become dead, for whatever reason, you can be resurrected back to life by a magical horse who can bend the gap between life and death. Because Twilight can just do that apparently. If you find her, that's a ghost fact.
You spoiling the game? You're spoiling the game.
Well, just a little bit, but that's so nonsensical it doesn't matter. Dehydrate.
I feel like you guys, especially Jelly, just times the dehydrate for once I've taken my last sip of my drink. I think the last 3 streams it's been that way. I'll just go grab another.
That was the thing too. They redid a lot of the audio too, so it wasn't just visual. To say I'm impressed is an understatement. And I need to find out who made that mod, because if I ever meet them at a convention, I want to shake their hand and ask them so many questions.
What, for pizza party lore?
Just for like the process. Because I imagine they were just sitting at their computer with a tablet in hand every waking hour for a year to do that.
Did you check if it was only the one person?
No, I haven't really looked at who it was.
It could have been like somebody did the technical, somebody did the art. You never know.
Mm-hmm. I would think it would take more than one person, but who knows? Yeah, hiccup. Looks like it sounds almost like when you slow it down, she's caving her head in. Look how wibbly her cheeks are.
Here, let me fix that.
I liked her wibbly cheeks. The fact that the model artist put in the extra time to give her wobbly cheeks, and you just took it away. Rude. Princess of Necromancy. Yes.
Okay, there you go.
So wobbly. What? Oh, she looks emaciated and she needs more oats. I'll give you so many oats.
But we just take them. Prepare the guillotine.
Teens on strike. voice was so stupid.
There we go. So how is this, Sissy?
No, she looks like she has a twitch. Oh no, she got stung by bee. It's. I feel like she just filled her mouth filled with bees. They're just bouncing around in there. Like, these are my bees.
It's because their choice was hang out with Lyra for the day, mouth full of bees.
She chose the bees.
She chose the bees.
They're so good. Her cheeks sense the aftershock. Of how wibbly these horses are. Who knows why the model artist decided to make them so wibbly? But I'm glad they did.
A lot of the times it's because what I've noticed for some of the modelers is they'll load a model up, they'll do a couple things with it, and then they'll say, oh, those work. But they haven't really put it through the full paces to determine if the values are fine. And so in this case, I feel that when they opened it, they probably just shook their head a little bit and like, oh, it's fine. But then when you go actually put things to an extreme, jiggle bones are just also not optimized great. They're a time-saving feature, but
No, I'm glad her cheeks are wibbly. That in case like you want to do a video where she's collecting acorns. You give
they
her
do come in handy.
Super puffy cheeks.
like say you want to make them like thinner, you'd like squeeze the cheeks in.
Can you do a video where there's ponies acting like squirrels? And they're like collecting nuts and they're big their mouths and they climb up in trees. And the tree horses.
But how do they climb trees with hooves?
With gusto.
Who's Gusto?
He's another horse. You haven't met him. Gotta animate him. Gotta give him whiskers to emphasize that they're squirrel horses. I just want to see a horse with a mouthful of acorns. That's all I want. Trixie eats a pine cone. Now there's a reference I haven't heard in a while.
Trixie eats a pine cone?
Yeah, that was like super early fandom meme. Was Trixie just eating pine cones?
Apples, apples, apples.
Well, the great and powerful Trixie eats a pine cone. Like, what's the great and powerful Trixie? Eat this pine cone. That's the crunch pine cones. It's like, she's asking for help because she just sliced up her mouth on a pine cone. They're hard. Don't eat pine cones, kids. Don't do as Trixie does. She's not a good role model. Just does it for attention.
When'd you figure that one out?
She's really cute though, so I can see why people would want to do what she does, but
The great and powerful Trixie is an incredible debt.
Michael, all you want is pony smooching. No, that's not all I want. I just want more of that. Well, other things.
It's not all you want?
No, but like you gotta give them the smooching becomes like better if the horses are filled with personality first. So you write a story. That's
wait, before you kiss, tell me your names.
That's why Twidash is such a good video. You gave them like a whole little thing.
Yeah, but they were for developed characters prior.
Yeah, but you helped like a little story along before the smooches.
There's no story.
There was. They got together. She did a little bunny hop. That was adorable. They made a whole thing of it. It was made extra good. You want whiskey and Coke?
So I did one of the Coke cherry vanillas with apple whiskey.
That's a lot of flavors.
It just kind of all ended up being vanilla.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Not in a bad way, but like,
I did the Coke. It's just the honey whiskey.
Honey
with
Coke?
The honey whiskey with Coke.
Honey Coke might be okay.
You want the honey whiskey?
Sure. Go give me a thing.
You want the honey whiskey?
Get me some oats.
Do you want the honey whiskey? You almost sound like you want.
No, I want my whiskey. No whiskey's cheap.
I'll grab a Coke of some sort and your whiskey.
No, I really don't care which Coke. I think there's only one down here. There's maybe more upstairs. For the version where tail falls off. Trixie's? No, Michael doesn't want just smooches. He wants smooches. He wants socks. He wants juice boxes. He wants snuggles. He wants tiny mouth. He wants them to then take the socks off. Does he get why? Yes. I like her little like Gumby action there.
Gumby.
But then I was thinking about like, do I want to do, thank you, like a follow through where she keeps going a little bit? No, that's normally you would, but in this case I think the stiff stop fits better. Who was that? Yeah, Jelly. Cheers, Jelly on the booth. Did I miss a different dehydrate? No, I didn't. I do the dehydrate when you drink, and there was none of dehydrate is retroactive. Oh, no. Like, I'm good. Wait. This actually disturbs me that I'm not sure if this is still vanilla. It can't be. I only had one vanilla downstairs. Why am I not sure? Oh my god. Taste buds are a lie. They don't exist. I'm trying to decide if I want to take if I want her tail. I'm going to just lock that. It's just doing like a wobbly thing. Oh wait. Yeah, it's just wobbling. Do I want to shrink down this time at all?
Okay.
I think it's fine there.
It wasn't a cherry vanilla Coke.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, I thought there was only one down here. Or was there two?
There's still regular Coke in there.
Was there two vanillas?
No, just that one, the cherry vanilla.
Oh, you grabbed one
and
from the
another
fridge
one.
upstairs.
No,
Was it a warm one?
it was in the fridge downstairs.
I thought I only brought one down.
Oh, there's two in there.
Because okay, then that makes sense. Because I'm like, why do I taste vanilla? I thought there was only one down here, and then I was like having an existential crisis.
Maybe you still are.
So I don't think in this situation her ears should be down, right? 'Cause that implies like she's sad, but she's not sad. She's just annoyed.
I don't really know how the Rarity fighting the crab thing got started.
What?
Rarity fighting a crab? That was a thing for a while. You have to know about Rarity fighting crabs.
Was it from BronyCon?
No, it was like a huge meme. Type in random Rarity fighting crabs into Google image right
No, because
now.
BronyCon's big thing was crabs.
Maybe?
So I could see it
There
coming.
was so much art.
I know that's why I
We're
could
just battling crabs.
I know this. I could see it popping up as a result of a BronyCon thing because
Yeah.
BronyCon, they were right on the harbor. Crabs was their thing.
Then there was that episode where Rarity pulled a crab out of her hair, and people made comments.
And no, Biden says, "Why Rarity fight carb?"
I'm pretty sure
she's just fighting bread.
she's
on keto.
That was a fairly big thing for a while. Yes, crab. I knew what you meant.
No, it's carbs. She's probably fighting carbs too.
He's a bean butt. Speaking of like fandom references, in that pizza party game I played, the one thing that told me that the game was finished only recently was the reference to the Halloween gourd, the witch one.
Halloween gourd?
Yeah, when somebody took the Pinkie Pie witch decoration that I put on a pumpkin and just put it on a giant gourd.
That gourd, yeah.
Yeah, they make a reference to that in the game.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was like, wow, that is about as recently relevant as you get. The only reason that even turned into a thing is because Hasbro releases next to nothing pony anymore, and then suddenly there was just this Halloween decoration.
They need money to release stuff.
They need to do something besides like slowly collapse.
But what if they do? Then they sell off pony.
To who though? Like, and will they actually do anything with it? Will they ruin it?
No, they sell off pony, and then it gets purchased by Warner Brothers.
That's the only company that I think would even bother.
Warner Brothers?
Warner's just Warner.
No, they won't, because they're trying to sell off things as it is.
Well, Paramount. That's who I'm thinking. Paramount would buy it because they own Viacom, which is Nickelodeon.
Yay, conglomerates.
Yeah, well, they're the only. Paramount's the only one I could see buying pony.
You know who I want to buy? OpenAI.
This has become sentient.
Yeah, because then you can have forces that talk to you.
Yeah. No,
not like they care about copyright anyway. So.
I've seen some fan projects to that end. Yeah, they're very jank, but they're working on it. Or they just have them talking to each other. I think the one video I watched with AI horses talking to each other, and they were asking the AI horses questions. They convinced Twilight to go rob a bank, and Twilight was like, "Yes, let's go rob a bank."
Oh yeah, that AI one.
Yeah, it was kind.
Is that what she said? I didn't even watch that all the way through.
It was like, "We're gonna go rob a bank," and then Pinky's like, "I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. We're gonna rob a bank." It was very, very cute.
The cute little horses robbing banks.
She was just so matter of fact about it. Like, we need money. How do you get money? Where is it? At the bank. It's like, let's go steal.
Did they figure that out, or is that what you said?
Well, it was kind of like, I think in the video I watched where they were testing it out, they were just kind of working it out between the AIs. He just kind of prompted it, and then they just started talking to one another until they decided to rob a bank. It was like the best.
Just like the show.
Mm-hmm.
They use the elements of harmony to rob a bank.
It'd be an amazing episode. They just really need
the one you
money.
posted on Discord. That was so weird. It did look really weird, but at the same time, it's
interesting.
Was it horse conversations? Maybe not. But was it completely random? Yes, and that's what makes it great.
Mm-hmm.
No, AI, if you just look at AI I just want to see what shit it says, it's amazing.
When they start talking to one another, that's when it gets fun.
Because it's AI talking to AI.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, they just like work things out to where like they're robbing banks and crap.
They get stuck in a loop. Mm-hmm. Where they've been talking for 4 hours. Actually, they're just over there and they just like talking about boobs.
No, 10 years from now when computers can handle it and there's like sufficient pony AI.
Sufficient
pony AI.
Okay, so to you, there is an amount of pony AI that makes you go, yeah, that's enough.
Well, you're like, okay, yeah, I can see them doing that.
No, I mean, like, no, you said sufficient to where, to me, it sounds like you've hit enough volume of AI.
Where I want to have it just running in the background all the time. I'm just going to have it up on the screen where there's this little horse world.
You're going to have, like, 4 top-line graphics cards screaming in the corner, trying to keep up. Just
Trying to make my
horses
horse
going, and all they're doing is going, horse, horse, horse.
Yeah, takes a lot of power to make.
They're going to be like, Michael. And you're going to be like, oh. They're like, we'll go rob a bank. And you're like, oh.
I just want a full pony AI town, and I just want to monitor it to see at what point they like become totalitarian.
I don't like the idea though that like someone's gonna come home and there's gonna be bodies everywhere, and you're like, the ponies said I needed a murder. Good job, Michael. Good job. Now rub the blood on the walls.
Yes. I'll do what the ponies say.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, certainly.
Yay, Twilight. I made Twilight happy.
Be like an AI fish tank. That's what I want. Except that's got a town inside of it. And you don't have to clean the tank. Hello, Silver.
Michael's murdering people.
Only because the ponies told me to. Yes. No, I am kind of excited about stuff like that in regards to AI. Whoever the ponies tell me to, Silver, just no one in particular.
We need to value the artists, the animators, and the voice actors of this fandom, but they're not making enough content fast enough. I want horse now.
I want an AI village of horsies, yes, all the time. Endless content.
Wait, who are we murdering now? Same people he'd murdered before. He just keeps bringing them back.
Like, I feel like we're only like maybe half a century away from just being able to run like a complete AI village that just, like, you watch it, see what it does, see what the players do.
Oh, the audio's off now.
I mean, it'd be pretty cool if you could make it like an AI that would build a town, because not because they're necessarily programmed to build a town, but they're given desires like, oh, I want to keep the rain off my head. How do I do that? I'm hungry. How do I eat?
Wait, you need to ask the horses how to eat?
No, you make the horses like have a hunger, and so that they have to figure out how to eat within their world.
I feel like you would just use it to be like, all right, but then if I take the food away,
yeah,
they'll beg me for food. It's really adorable. So then when they're like, we're starving, hungry, and you're like, well, we'll get you.
I could be their god.
Yes, this is how the AI uprising starts. when we figure out that Michael's the one that started Skynet, and it's by Pegasus. Pegasus Skynet.
When Skynet's adorable, that's, you'll know it's my fault. I want to.
We're gonna rob a bank and launch the nukes.
Yes.
Launch the nukes. Yay, nukes! Yay! And all the ponies are dancing in town as all the missiles are cruising across the sky.
No.
I think I'm actually good on this one. I don't think I really need to do anything else. The audio I'll balance later. But I think that's really all I need to do on this one.
I wouldn't need an AI village if you would just animate faster. You just gotta make more content.
Well, the nice thing is with this one though, I can probably so if I keep it about the same, about there. I think it's about the same. Yeah.
I wanted to work on my mod tonight, but I feel like I'm gonna end up drinking too much. Now I'm only gonna be good for playing video games.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Only video games.
I can't do what you do. You can drink and actually do stuff. I can't get things done.
If I drink if I drink but I don't really move too much, I kind of just get into like a headspace where I don't realize how much I drank, and or I feel like perfectly fine. I had it once during it was a New Year's stream years and years ago for playing Fallout 4, and I got like nearly blackout drunk, but I didn't realize it.
Oh, I was very attentive on that, watching that one.
No, this is before that.
Oh, it was before the...
No, this is well before. I was at my first apartment.
Okay.
And I just kept drinking different drinks. I was drinking Long Islands, and I think I had like 6 Long Islands. And I remember that I felt perfectly fine. Then I got up afterwards and I like slammed into a wall, and I didn't realize how drunk I was.
Yes.
And it was just, but it was, yeah. So normally everything's an automatic.
I think the worst I ever drank was the very first time I ever drank, because I didn't know what getting drunk was. I didn't know what a hangover was. I just knew that, hey, beer and lots of it and as much as I want. So I drank 14 of them in one night.
You're drinking plenty of water, and you're also not 35.
I was 22.
Yeah, that's back when your body can take it a little better.
Oh no, I woke up, and it probably took me 2 or 3 days to recover, because it was 14 beers, 2 shots of whiskey, and like Jaeger bombs, all in one night. I had alcohol poisoning, no doubt in my mind. It took me days to recover. Managed to convince my mom I just had the flu real bad, as I laid in bed and did not get out. It was the worst I had ever been.
So her hair is actually, when she goes to like face slam, it should technically like it should have a little bit of a flap.
All these years animating, you still haven't found a way for us. You need an automatically animated hand that you can just load in at any point so that it can boop the horses.
So, I did look into Python scripting, or no, was it Lua? I can't remember. So that I could make a script, because you can have scripts up here that can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a script so that it would load a derpy on fire.
See, I wanted you to load a hand to boop horses.
I wanted to have I wanted a button that would make you shut up.
You're just cruel.
The thing is, the way that SFM does the scripting, it's somewhere between like normal abstraction and machine code, where you kind of have to go into the nuances of what you're requesting. Like, you have to create the variable, then you have to create a request object, and then you have to like initialize the request object, then find the file or load in this to the file to a string. It wasn't just like load file here, like it's going down to every single step, and I just kind of got to the point of it's not worth it.
You need to code the booper. Legendary, I've only ever looked at Python seriously a few times, and every time I look at it, it gives me like,
oh no, Python's one of the better programming languages out there.
I know it can do a lot,
but I spend most of my time, if I do any programming, with VBA.
Yeah, you do more programming than I do.
Yeah, well,
I do
it's like
at best.
I wouldn't call it programming. I'm scripting.
That's program. Scripting is programming. These days, it's programming. Maybe when we were kids.
I haven't done it in a while. I've been playing my current project is learning Power Apps.
Last time I seriously programmed was in my 20s, back in my old house. Or was it before that? I can't remember. There was a video game called Worm. Nobody remembers it. It's
called what?
Worm.
Worm?
Worm. W-U-R-M.
Worm.
Yeah, Worm.
You're saying
it's with a U.
You're saying warm.
No, Worm.
It's worm.
Worm. Fine.
Yeah.
That was the name of the game. I pronounced it wrong. I don't care. I used to write bots for that game. Really, that basically let us cheat.
Oh, you modding a game to cheat?
Yeah, it was an online multiplayer game, so it was, you had to be kind of clever.
Oh, so you get out of this room. I would never cheat.
I never got in trouble for my mods, and I never released them publicly. But we had like a neighbor in the game. And we're like, hey, check out this thing.
I remember you talking about this. Yeah.
Yeah. And he got banned so hard because he ended up
that's
using
not your
it.
problem.
He ended up using it to dig halfway across the map, and the moderators were like, "Yeah, no, you could not have done that without some nonsense going on."
Mm-hmm. Just goal for me is learn how to code Python. ChatGPT is proving to be. Oh yeah, if you want to learn to program, or you need to figure out how very specific things work, ChatGPT is amazing resource. I've used it before. Like I was in VBA and I'm like, I could either script how to convert a table into HTML, or I could just ask ChatGPT and it wrote it for me, and it was wrong. But the base it gave me made two small changes and it worked.
It does kind of feel like eventually what scripting is going to be is how to prompt AI to write it for you best.
Thing is, there's still going to be,
from now.
There's two things. One, there's still some nuances to exactly what you're looking for, that no matter what it gives you, you're going to have to know what it gave you and how to modify it to make it work. Mm-hmm. And two, certain types of information are going to be sensitive and can't be put into such a thing.
Unless somebody has like an in-house AI system.
But they would, if they had it in-house, sure. But depending on what it has access to, that could be, say, a bad actor just put a little thing in there that just says on certain prompts, send me stuff. And they're never going to know because AIs are a black box.
Yeah.
So, yeah. My work I have zero concern for AI at my work. They're never going to implement
your
it.
work's tech is always like 20 years behind because they have to be super cautious before they update anything. No,
it's not about being super cautious. It's about price. And updating a system to a new software costs money.
And when you have XP,
no, it's all Windows 10.
That's good.
It's all Windows 10, but like SharePoint was 2013 until we recently moved to 2018. But 2018 is just like a transition period to SharePoint Online. But when you have so many things that are under something, and then they're like, let's upgrade it, and it's going to break everything. Yeah. Well, now you have to create a transition plan and everything. It takes years. By the time you're done transitioning, the new one's out. Yeah,
that was the thing about my previous job, is some of our software still required XP because they just didn't want to rewrite the software.
There's a software that I've been wanting to make for 25 years. All my previous attempts to learning coding was utter failures. Well, the nice thing with coding, though, is probably 60 or 70% of coding is this exact same between all languages. They all, in essence, run similarly, and all the concepts are basically identical. All you're figuring out is how to take what is here and do it here. Like how loops work and callbacks and all that. As long as you know how to do it in one, all you have to figure out in the other one is what the equivalent is, and then all your same thought processes are there. So, and Python's a great starting one for learning those, so that if you get into the more complicated ones, you can focus on the more complicated portions and not just like those simple concepts. Anyways, this one's done.
Good.
I'll just have to render it out. I did render out Big Derp. I just have to.
Big Derp.
Big Derp.
Just that up on the screen.
I did play around with trying to create like a darker light on her face, but when I did, it changed how the imprint one looked drastically, and then instead of being a flat color, it like made it splotchy in places, and it just didn't work. So I couldn't do anything with darkening on the face.
Right.
What a boner.
This is
What a bother.
bother. What is?
No, see, look at Derby.
I won't
She's looking over there.
Look at you with that clicking over. Come on.
It's just left and right.
Yeah, I know. It's just this is like some janky animation.
No, the
Which is sniff.
oh no. This
I
is,
got blank.
well, she's looking over there.
I got bored.
But yeah, I gotta do that. It's just big. I did this at 256 quality, and that's probably why it took a while. But it's because when you're looking up this close, I really wanted it to be smooth.
256 colors. What do you mean by 256?
This
Oh,
it passes or samples.
Samples.
So every level just doubles the samples, but it smooths out those because like if I go to 8,
You took me back to my like Windows 3.1 days when you said 256.
so this is the default. I think its default is 8, it might be 4 actually. You can see how speckly it is. But if I switch this up to say 64, you can see it gets rid of it, but there's still some speckles.
Yeah.
But if I go 256, it really smooths it out. Anything after 256, I still can't find the image on it. For those rendering things out, motion blur can matter going much higher, but you would have to have some crazy fast motion to actually make it work. Otherwise, most people are not going to notice anyway. For depth of field, I would say 64 is the minimum, 128 is the maximum. If you have very, very high depth of field and you're like very close or something, sure, go try 256 unless it crashes. SFM doesn't. Anything past 128, you kind of start running into like computers just have difficulty with it, depending on how complicated the scene is. The more things that are going on, the less likely you are to be able to hit higher numbers. Most of the stuff I actually do for a video, I can't even get to 256 anyway because there's too much stuff in there. But anything after 128 is very nearly imperceptible. Will you notice a difference? Maybe, but considering that from 128 to 512 is 4 times longer of a render. No.
Yeah.
This was so this was taking 4 seconds per frame, which sounds quick, but being it's 4 seconds for all it had was a green screen and a horse, and that was it. There was literally nothing else. It is as simple of a scene as you can get. 4 seconds is surprising. Well, this actually gets up to 6. It is a surprisingly long time.
For as simple as it was.
For as simple as it was. And then if I were to go to 512, it would be going up to
4 times.
yeah. What from 256 to 512 is double. Then 512 to 1024 is double. So because this was I started this at
Why do I sit like this? My legs just fall asleep.
I started it at 10:30. It finished at 11:14. So it took 45 minutes to render out like 8 seconds. Compared to Blender, that's quick. But yeah.
I've never tried rendering any kind of animation on Blender.
I really wish I knew where I put that image. Because there is a file I have. Oh, never mind. I just found it. It's this one. So this is 8. So it's 8 passes and then 16 passes, and this is showing depth of field only. And you can see like from 8 to 16 improved. 32 pretty good. 64 I consider to be the easiest and simplest to render at. 128 is good, but after 128. It just gets to a point that with things moving and everything, this is also depth of field that is pushed to the extreme, way overridden. There's no way you'd ever do that high. I'm just not really noticing a difference. Does this look better? Sure. But only here. If you go to here, there's really not much of a difference between like 256 and this. But this takes 4 times as long. This video alone could take you hours and hours for 10 seconds.
You keep saying 256, and it keeps reminding me of. Is anybody here old and decrepit enough to remember 256 color on computers?
Michael, go first.
That's a good pile.
Is it because I'm in charge?
Forgot
Michael,
wood
look.
paneling. That's a horse butt.
That was the old podcast setup.
Yep.
What is in this folder?
That was his bedroom. That's what we did. I sometimes. Oh no, we don't do that. Pony Sarko crack. It's true. And it hurts.
I made that meme.
We did.
Oh wait, look at Pony scream.
They're excited.
Oh, remember this one? There's the Michael. Who's the wait? Oh, stop zooming. The Michael meme. I was like, ooh, the horse. Ooh, there's a derby. And then like, oh, there's a derby. Oh, no, you guys talk. And then, oh.
It's true. I love it. It's the first time seeing that. Please post it in the Derpy chat.
Oh, I made that. This was a meme of you.
Yes, this is the first time seeing it. I'm very pleased.
It was for Reddit. I was posting stuff. What was this one? Oh yeah, I said I was improving it.
Improving it. Fix Hitch.
Oh God, what do I have so much weird crap in here? What is this? I got. Oh, there's a kitty in a laundry basket.
I don't see that.
Oh, is this what I think it is? Oh no, that was. Yeah. This person just. These are some of the comments I get. I'm not gonna read that. That was painful. I'm trying to think if there's anything stupid in here.
Lots of stupid stuff on my computer. You appear to have
not some. No, I think that's about it. A lot of it is like I have my schedules for different conventions. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, there's Stream Week.
Oh, I like that one. Michael makes a thing.
What?
At the very bottom, right hand side. You want to see that? There's some good stuff right there.
She's like, how this eye alone is having a seizure.
Because they're orange juice and a candy cane.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Mm-hmm. No, he's hot. Sombra.
Sombra. Anyway. All right. So now we got to figure out what to do next. So,
no, I'm listening.
No smooches.
No, well, that's the obvious thing that you should make.
I've considered, because I know it's probably because Screw J. I want to start like just an anthology short at some point because
he wants you to. No, he definitely does. He wants to take a break, but he wants people making stuff. that is pretty much what he said. He also wants you to rate his stream more.
What?
He wants you to rate his stream more.
But he doesn't pay attention to Twitch.
He has a program. He told me about this when I was over at his place that combines both chats from YouTube and Twitch into a single chat.
Yeah, I know. And you know what that does? It means that in a single place you can see the chat, but it's delayed and different times between the two different streams.
You can't talk. The chat can't talk between each other.
Yeah, they have to be delayed to this long amount of time. So to him it works fine. For anybody actually using it, it's horrible. So no,
he's lonely. Anyway,
well, he needs to pay attention to Twitch because he only watches YouTube chat, and I've rated him before, and then it was like completely ignored. So yeah,
combines the chats.
No, but I do want to start one, but I don't know what short to do. But I have considered starting the just for fun, because whether it works out or not, the Bring Out Your Dead one.
I have ideas, but they would require voice lines.
Yeah, Bring Out Your Dead has one.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Because you were the one that really wanted me to do
I
that
did
one.
really want to Bring Out Your Dead because it's the perfect. It would be funny as all heck. I also want one where like Scootaloo's parents introduce her to her new baby sister, and then they just run away after they like hand her off. But
no, the getting voice lines are no. One of the original anthology ideas we had was to take the Bring Out Your Dead from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but replace it where the guy that's holding their dead parent is Applejack with her mother.
That's her mother.
And be like, I'm not dead.
I really want it so that when she's like, see you next Tuesday, it just pans to her father like tied up on the ground. Or something like that. Just like pans to her dad. Like, no.
No, I kind of want to start that one at some point.
That would be funny.
There's this line in Borderlands pre-sequel called A Big Giant Billabong.
I've never seen 50 Shades of Grey, but you should probably do a scene from that too.
Did I already extract that audio?
Yeah, that was an idea, but you were concerned about certain things at the time.
I was concerned about, well, it was more of copyright, because if I go and upload something with it, it's non-monetizable, which sucks because, well, it used to suck. Now I get so few views on YouTube compared to
they're
originally.
less stringent about music. Are they still?
No, they're not less stringent on music on shorts.
Okay.
On regular videos, they're still under normal rules. But it depends on the audio, because if I pull the original audio but like you add sound effects or something, or cut it into different pieces, sometimes it can't detect it's the original audio and you can kind of skate through. So let me check.
If you wanted to do any shorts with voice lines, I could help with that. You just have to give them to me more than a few days before they're due. Or my head explodes.
That's not my problem. Starship Troopers, I already have a bit that I've done from Starship Troopers. It's just I have no idea when it's going to be released. I don't even care.
All that. I know what you're talking about.
No, but I don't know.
You have no reason to care at this point.
No, I don't. Yeah, I kind of passed that. No, there's nothing we need specifically for voices right now. Was it work in progress?
No, you finished it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I put it.
There it is. The test.
That's a test, yeah.
Parody test? Oh.
It's probably under extras. Stuff that's not my stuff, I'll put under here.
I see Argo's own promo, and there's a bunch of derbies in it.
Wait, what?
Very bottom. Very, very bottom. Scroll down. Oh, maybe it wasn't at the very bottom. There it is. Oh, right there. Right above the rainbow dash.
This one.
Yes.
This is... Oh, no, see...
Oh, no, it's just me.
Yeah, you've got you.
That was when I actually had lost some weight, too.
Yeah.
I don't like...
Wow, you can really notice it now.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
You should go back to that.
That's when I was working out.
Yeah, maybe you should go back to that.
And dyeing my hair.
Well, less of that. I like you with the white hair. I like the Adam Savage look.
No,
here it is.
I was working out pretty strenuously back then.
No, so this...
And then I hurt myself.
Yeah, I don't even care because I made this... God, when was this made? 2020? Yeah. So, no. Why does it say 2020? How was it modified in 2020 but created in 2021?
That's confusing. The computer is confused. Maybe you moved it?
Oh, but no, it's something that I was doing as not a commission. It was kind of a free commission. But it was based on some audio for something that hasn't been released. But now it's been 4 years. So I'm kind of like, or 3.5. So I don't care as much. But yeah, this is one I was working on. Already did a while back.
In Manhattan, the Equestrian Council convenes.
We must meet the threat with our valor, our blood, indeed with our very lives, to ensure that pony civilization, not changeling, rules Equestria now and always.
Her Highness Princess Celestia announces plans for a counteroffensive against the Hive, source of the changeling invasion that destroyed Canterlot. Would you like to know more?
Those horses.
It's definitely a Starship Troopers. It's a reference, not a direct audio pull. They did a full update on it.
When the My Little Pony universe becomes an authoritarian state. But, of course, they kind of already are, but they're a happy one. Starship Troopers, humanity are not the good guys.
Oh, no.
I hope everybody who watches that understands that, but I feel like they don't.
Well, even kind of show... But even the bugs aren't the good guy.
They're not evil, though. The bugs aren't evil.
Starship Troopers feels, I mean, to a degree, kind of like a parody on Ender's Game.
It's a satire.
Well, no, like Ender's Game has a very similar thing, bugs attacking, whatever. I mean, it's a very different
Well, the
ending.
bugs never attack Earth. That's like the thing, though. It's propaganda. The asteroid had nothing to do with bugs.
Yeah, no, but in Ender's Game, same thing. Bugs
Yeah.
never attacked Earth. But it was a very similar thing. But then, like, it felt like more comedic in how they did it. But I still really need to finish the Ender series.
The bugs were aggressive towards humanity in Starship Troopers, yes, but only because humanity was invading their planet.
Did you do an Ender's Game animation? There is the movie, which I will give the movie credit. They did a pretty good job. It's just they didn't have the time to fully flesh it out. If you haven't seen the Ender's Game movie or read the Ender's Game book, I highly recommend reading the book. It's way better. But still, what?
It's like sounds like bug propaganda. No, that's like the whole point of like Starship Troopers is like humanity is the bad guy in that film. It's a
In that one,
authoritarian militaristic state that uses an asteroid hitting Earth as an excuse to attack the bugs because they wanted to. And the only time they actually communicate with the bugs is with one of the bigger brain bugs, and the only thing you learn is that they're scared. That's it. And yeah, they're terrified. And everyone cheers when they learn that.
I swore I grabbed the audio from that.
Right. What was like the whole thing is a satire on 1950s America, where the idea that like all of America's problems from a certain perspective, moral shortcomings were the result of not enough discipline. So the writer of Starship Troopers, which I think was written in like 1956, it's basically saying, oh, so this is what you want. So yeah, good film. It is important to understand that it is a satire. If you take it at its face value, you're gonna take something different away from it. Why do you have Monty Python up? Oh no, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Now that I know what you're doing.
Because I wanted to start something like more than just thing. I did two of those corner bits. So I want to start something, but we'll probably pause multiple times through it. But I don't want to spend the time trying to extract the audio. So what probably needs to happen first is I need to build the scene, and so I need to know what it looks like. So I wanted a reference, but I don't know.
Close to the beginning of the film.
Was it?
Yeah, it was closer to the beginning. Nice to say. Look
at his face. Yeah, the nice
That expression is perfect. I'm so glad this came out in theaters. So
there was
screen version. Yeah, it's just before that. So I think it's after the night. Or no, maybe it's before.
me and Michael, Adam, and Kyle, and John all dressed as these monks, and went to the local Renaissance fair, and we just walk around with that. Problem is, we should
have had boards. We didn't have boards. Like I just tying coconuts to doves. That poor dove had to have gotten drugged straight to the ground the second he let it go.
She turned my mother into a newt. A newt. You're better. Oh, that is such a classic, though.
I'm glad Eric is still alive. Makes me happy. He's right there in the front of the crowd. It's before this. I feel like it's before any of this. It's when it's just him and his squire that they're going through town. That somebody's like, "That's a king." It's like, how do you know? He doesn't have shit all over him. It's like,
is it that? No, that's
pretty
credits.
early. It's not. It's like after this. There, right there.
Wow, it's like right at the beginning.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh no, I don't. This is rough.
What's rough?
Okay. I just love the crawling people in the basket.
Just in a basket. Why not? They're fighting. The actors had to play dead people. That's rough. That's a rough. That's a rough bit to get. Like, yeah, we're just gonna stack more people on top of you.
So some of this is gonna be shortened.
Like all those people.
Oh, it's literally just
people.
No, it's just like I gotta put Michael. I had to make a pile of dead horses.
You gotta find some good ones. You need some characters who actually would be dead,
like stallions.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
It's all Doctor Who's.
I'm gonna be right back. You want more booze?
Yeah. What about you got booze? Eventually. Do Princess Bride? Ooh, there might be some good ones from that. But the thing is, I don't want to just ponify a scene that's funny. This is funny because it's Applejack with their mother. That is kind of funny. I like that concept. Think is Anthology doing 24 or 30 now? Which no. They're doing 24. Okay. That'll work fine here, but I want to make sure I'm starting it in 24 then. Okay. Get Granny Smith in there. The problem is there's really not a good Granny Smith model. There's no role model out there that because she's a very unique form. There's one that's kind of close, but it doesn't quite do it right, and all the wrinkles that are on her body are all done via texture, and it just doesn't. To me, it's not as good. Having a castle would probably work if I can save some time. Oh, I think I know what castle we're gonna load. It's probably the same one from the Sombra video I made. No, that was the Everfree castle. This is different. I don't. So I don't like that it's daytime. Oh no, actually, wait. It was daytime in here too. It just was a little more bland, and I wish there was a little more light out here because I can't really put it out here. This would be perfect. I think I can make it work though. I just find a good spot. Like I could have it done over here and then just kind of have the conversation go back and forth around here. Sister Madeline putting us in a wedding dress with veil, recolor it black, and put apple bloom in it. No, because I don't want to overdo the death joke. Because does anybody not know this scene from Monty Python? Because the idea is that it's just a cart of dead, and they're going around to pick them up, and somebody's trying to drop off somebody that's alive and talking, and he's just trying to convince the guy to still take them. So that was the idea of like using the mother. But how long is this? Probably start around here. So I say like 7:45. Okay, so it would be basically like 55 seconds short. That would be that would be pretty long. I think the hardest part about this is going to be lip syncing. That's a lot of lip syncing. But the scene building is nice and simple, which is actually very nice. So I think I'm okay with using just like this little corner right here. I would just have to add like a light. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Add a light to fill in the whole area a bit more, make it more daytime. Who's driving the cart? I probably wouldn't do Doctor Who's, mainly because the lip syncing is still not great on the males. It's not too bad on the newer males. The revamped males are actually pretty decent, which is a huge compliment compared to what they used to be. But we will need Applejack. I will probably have to load in one of my texture modifiers to make Applejack dirty, because she's clean. That's just not as funny. So Michael, actually, another thing about it, do we want to have the death cart pull up to Sweet Apple Acres?
Oh yeah.
Or do I just put them in like a castle like this?
Sweet Apple Acres would be good.
I'd have to build the entire scene from scratch.
You've done it before.
I know, but we're talking lots of work.
You do what you want to do. You can just do the castle if you want.
No, Troubleshoes' lip syncing potential is horrible.
Dead on the cart should be any of the G1 ponies that were converted over to G4 models. Like, I know
I can put like randoms.
I know Firefly is one.
Actually, okay, Michael.
Yeah. Switch them.
I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick. Figure out. We're trying to figure out who should be the one coming up with driving the car.
I already know that.
Huh?
Should absolutely be Trixie. Absolutely, it's like a side job. She's essentially homeless already.
But that's the person who's pushing the car.
Pushing?
Yeah.
And there just be somebody pulling.
Or pulling, sure.
Yeah, it's just Trixie.
No, Trixie's the one talking.
Yeah. And the same person pulling the cart
No.
talking? Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
So who's loading the cart?
Oh wait, no, he is the same guy.
Yeah.
No, wait, no.
Just one guy.
No, he's the one hitting the bell.
Yeah.
It's a different guy pushing the cart.
Pushing the cart.
Yeah, there's a guy, one person pushing the cart, and then there's the person talking.
Maybe you get Snips or Snails to do it.
I was thinking like Starlight, but wouldn't make sense.
She wouldn't know.
for time period.
Yeah, it's time. It's like, I like thinking that
Hitch? Yeah. No, we can put Hitch on the cart. Wait, put all the G5 ponies on the
the
cart.
show is kind of dead. Yes. I like that,
I want to
actually.
get through it.
Come on. He left. No. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to do.
No smooching.
That dude's a trick. Right? Oh my. Way over there.
He's done some dark magic. It's making this impossible. He's a wizard.
No, no smooching.
No, he's coming back. It's still like way over there. How do I get it over here? Chad. He's gonna stop it. You know what? It's just over there now.
What's she doing?
Nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. They want you to go right back to the bathroom.
Is it 20?
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Why? Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you let this happen?
there is a limit now.
On hydrates as well as dehydrates?
No, there's a per person limit.
This seems like an entire jar per person. Or entire glass per person is what your limit is.
Limit of 8? Is it not? It's not 8 per person though. Is it? Ah, it is. Okay.
Well, they've worked together in conjunction.
No, I put it in because some of the times I was not able to keep up, and delaying things for like 12 minutes to do it is a little rough.
Just don't
I'm just gonna take what
Cookie
Disky
Derpies.
said. So
Yes.
cheers on the 1D, Pedro.
Cookie derpies, juice box derpies, all you can get of those. Good.
Did you figure out who to do the cart with?
I thought it was Trixie.
No. Who's driving the cart?
Oh, who's pulling the cart? It'd be Snips or Snails. If Trixie should be the one doing the talking. I thought she would be doing talking and pulling the cart, but
Does Nick choose Brony for that one, and then choose dehydrate to Brony. Mayor.
no, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
I would just have like
Edward.
Snails pulling it. Because it feels like Trixie's all about that child labor.
Choose Edward too.
Have you seen the episode Ghostbusters? She makes them
She's
pull
biting.
that cart. Makes them pull the cart she's on. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's biting again.
Just spit. Pipsqueak, no. You're gonna do a full
Again.
it'll definitely be like Snips or Snails. Or both of them.
And again. And again. Hello, Ethoria Galaxia. I don't know if I know that name.
I do like the idea that she loaded her parents on the cart and then like she turned around and went to the family reunion and met Twilight for the very first time.
Cheers again.
And count it and take a break.
I wanted to get to a good spot to be able to mark things. I'm going to count the snow smooching as it gets out. And hello, Boris, as well. Cheers, biting on all.
Oh my goodness.
And then I think I'm maxed out on biting, so now I'm going to take a break. I'm trying to go back and forth to this mouse, and every time I have to cross your glass that is right there.
I could try setting my booze over there, but I can't reach over there. Why do you keep coming over to this mouse? And
No, I don't like you being there either, because if you pull your headphones too much.
I'm just gonna hold it.
There, it kind of works. It's just the core is not long enough.
Not my fault. You don't have a proper. You need like a drinking table for me over here. Just for me.
You have 2 drinking holders.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, Nick, you gotta animate while holding yours.
And I can't drown in my basement. No, I don't want to drown in my basement. I tried doing that once already. So I see that you didn't get very far with this mannequin.
No,
hand.
because it's way over there and I couldn't find it. I could not bring it closer. I tried so hard.
It's over here.
Yeah. You're supposed to boop her.
I think I threw it into infinitum.
No, it's over there.
You know how you do it?
I tried to drag it right onto her. It didn't work. Oh, why isn't it working for you? No, I did that. Take a booper.
Can't reach. It's like, hello, Applejack. And then it explodes. So I'm not too worried actually on the setting. I could do this whole video and then just like chop it somewhere else.
Yeah, if you really wanted to.
The only difficulty is as soon as I start cutting shots, then it's going to be messy. But
You can always turn it
I
back
can
on,
at
that's
least
why
for
you
right
see it
now.
like- especially if you're doing a scene build.
so that guy right from the beginning has him on his back, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He just walks up. Already carrying him.
So, all right. So we have Applejack. I'm going to take off her.
You could just have
Scarf.
Snips and Snails pulling the cart. I think. You can hook them both up.
I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh wait. Did anybody model the cart that she was pulled on?
Oh, I don't think so. That was
This-
that was
no,
like
that-
an elaborate parade float of a cart.
Yeah, but this was back when the fandom was just making weird shit.
Just because.
Yeah.
That's kind of true.
Like the freaking little box, the key box, that was made within 24 hours of premiere.
Yeah, but that key box was
It's still 24 hours.
that key box appeared in G5 and they never did anything with it.
I mean, look at they made her fall formal outfit.
Yeah, but that was from the movie.
The movie.
The movie. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Okay.
You can't use that.
No.
The fact that it exists. It's like, okay, you win.
Yeah, I don't think that works. But 2015.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that would work for dead bodies.
Trixie's chariot.
No. I don't like that preview image is taken from a different software than SFM.
It's from Blender. Yeah, and then they poured
It gives a
in
false
SFM.
sense of lighting and stuff because SFM kind of does its own thing. 3,800 people have viewed it, but only 140 do not like. Wow, that exists.
That's how things go. Oh, you're right. It does exist.
All right. Cheers, Boris.
Nah, there's just some rickety old like carts
jelly.
that'll work fine. I think I used one of them in
Cheers jelly
my
gum.
spoof version.
Cheers, jelly gum.
Just don't make yourself sick. Mess up your stomach.
I don't think you can get yourself sick on water.
I've done it. You get all belchy. Gas is back up.
Wait, water gas?
Yeah.
It's called steam. And here's jelly. I am the steampunk. Cheers, jelly gum.
Become the punk.
And cheers on the booze. Yeah,
It feels like a Friday, but it's not. And that upsets me.
too much water. You're the one that did it.
Yeah. You're gonna make him ill. If he falls over
What's
dead,
her?
I have to push him aside. Aw, isn't she cute? I don't like that she's gonna get thrown on the cart.
What?
She's too cute. I wish I had a cute mom.
Did they ever make a revamped version of her?
I don't know. I don't think you need it. I think they only really did revamps of like. Yeah, no.
Enhanced is fine. I don't really care too much on her because in this whole shot, she's gonna be kind of like
Not yet.
the whole idea is that they're not really visible, or at least not able to talk 100%. I have to give credit to this guy. Is that John Cleese there?
Yeah, I think that's he just one arm in that.
You're just one arming the guy for like a good minute straight.
He's probably in his like late 20s in this movie, so he's stout. He's always
In this movie?
He was a stout build.
Hold on.
That was like their very first film.
So Monty Python, I thought I had it open.
And John Cleese, even as an older man, he is a stout older man. He's got a wide build. I also have a wide build.
So Monty Python is 1975.
Where's John Cleese born? 1939. He was much older. How is he still alive?
So if he, that means he would have been 36.
Yeah, no, he's still one hand in that dude.
He was in 1975. He was a couple years younger than us.
Yeah, no, he's still kicking. I'm not gonna live John Cleese old. I know that.
Yeah.
He's 84 years old.
Oh yeah, 84. No, he's doing good.
Yeah, he's still up and about.
Well, John Cleese is a treasure. Well, okay, I feel like with Monty Python, John Cleese gets more spotlight than some of the other guys.
Well, him and Eric Idles were the only two left.
Yeah, I know, but like it was all of them that made
Yeah.
the show amazing. John Cleese got a lot of the spotlight from it, but I feel like
But he went on to do things after Monty Python more than anyone else.
Yeah. Okay, so we need Trixie then. We're gonna do Trixie for the cart puller. Or not cart puller, but
She will be the one to speak. We'll have the children. See, you've killed.
I need to like burp and sneeze at the same time, and that came out kind of weird.
See, you guys, there was one. I did.
No,
It'd be a hard one.
no, because I want to keep with the aesthetic of horse, and if we do that,
Just gonna lose little red wagon.
there we go. Celebrate.
That's a good one.
No, there was an actual horse. This one.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, that's good. That is a good one.
The difficulty here is getting her up into the wagon at this point.
Well, you can make it as. I guess you can't really stretch it.
I can shrink it a little bit.
Yeah,
I might make it a little.
we're gonna be
smaller.
hooking up children to it anyways.
Wait, what the fuck? Did I have two
No idea what you're referring to.
I loaded a model, but the model screen came up right away again. I feel like I had two import model screens open. Confusing and
I think that was
concerning.
possible.
It isn't. That, as far as I know. All right. So the wagon. There's wagon. There's wagon. Over here. Oh yeah, that is way too big.
That's Big Mac. That's from the Smile episode. I recognize that wagon. It's Big Mac was pulling it. How many horses can you fit in a wagon that size? Enough? Pile them up.
Is that a big enough wagon?
I'd get Snips and Snails and see how big they are, and then just kind of line it up with them.
No, I can't use Snips and Snails
What are you gonna use then?
because they're trashy models.
I don't
They're
care.
very old.
They're just for pulling the cart.
No, they're no. Flim and Flam. There's no models for Flim and Flam that
Doesn't make
look
any
decent.
sense.
They have Flim and Flam models, I think, but they are using just the normal male models. They're not using like anything special.
If you got to use another horse, Berry Punch. I can see her doing it because she's a drunk.
Maybe, well, because she's drunk. Maybe it's just her job.
Yeah, that's what a drunk does for a living. A full body.
Anyways, where was I at for drinking?
Shining armor doesn't
choose
make
jelly.
any sense. I want it to make sense in the context. Like Trixie was
Choose jelly
around doing odd jobs for money. She's homeless.
That's why I like Starlight, because she's just kind of like
Starlight
hey
wouldn't be
babe,
in the
I'll help you
picture
out.
yet.
And she was biting.
Starlight wouldn't be in the picture at that point.
Here's a red heart.
No, because then it seems like They're actually not.
Well,
awful.
that's the thing too with that character is whoever it is, because I don't have to worry about revamped or enhanced. I can use whoever.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to have to talk. Cheryl.
Skull one doesn't pay enough. Now, I like berry punch if you got to use some random.
So the problem here though is this is a pull cart where the ones they were using was a push,
It's fine.
but they drive up and stop. So if say you're using the same camera and you're here, it means that I have to have the person walking in front of the shot.
You can have it that cart can be pushed or pulled. It's really up to you.
I'm just gonna have some beef stuff. I'm gonna make it work.
Yeah, photo finish definitely pushing the cart of dead bodies around.
Oh, bad.
He's the definite.
No. Applejack and the mother are the definite.
Trixie should be there. He's like,
I am definitely gonna give her a name tag.
yeah, that is kind of your MO.
Yes. But what is like? What do I put on it?
Hello, my name is Coroner.
No.
What would that job even be called?
Hello, my name is Scam.
No, it's not scam. She's providing legitimate service.
Hello, my name is
Trixie.
Hello, my name is Waste Management.
No, could you just keep Trixie? Oh.
It's not the funny.
Oh,
No,
my
no.
name is Powerful.
No. Because eventually I can be more fun with camera angles than they were in there. And though I'm never gonna, if I ever show Pear Butter talking, it has to be with like the back of her head like moving around. It never can be showing her face.
No.
Or if it's her face, it's
She should definitely be draped over Applejack's back.
No, she's
But
gonna be draped over her
face
back.
Should be like
but it's
the
always
opposite side of where the camera's
But
facing.
but no, I can't really put her butt here because you would never see her at all. But if I
You
do,
just see her butt.
But if I do, the camera has to be like from this perspective, no matter
Which
what.
perspective?
From wherever the camera is normally.
Zoom back
I'm not
there?
going to switch over here to have her talk or zoom up to here to have her talk. It's always going to be from here where you just see her head lift or something, but her
Yes,
hair is covering it.
Where you can see her snoot, but nothing more.
Oh, okay. Why just the snoot?
So you can see that she's talking. Also, it's a snoot. I gotta get this restroom again.
Okay, so in terms of Pear Butter, if I put her this way, because eventually they're going to have to be tossed in the cart as well. So if I do this way, they're going to have to flip them upside down. Or if I do the other, actually, they got to bash them in the head. It would probably be easier if it is from behind. It actually kind of works from both ways. And this, from at least this camera angle, like probably Rick around here, her face is mostly visible here, but it is also mostly visible if she turns her head up and to the right over there. So I think both will work.
So cute. You and her mama ride.
I'm gonna do this direction because eventually they have to be, well, for one, we had to bash her head, and it's easier going from behind. This is part of the video. You're getting in this.
I don't like that part. How about they're just super nice and
Michael.
they have a cupcake party?
Michael,
They have a cupcake party. No cupcake party. This video is gonna be so evil. Having Celestia.
that's one of my favorite quotes in there too. Oh, must be king. Well, why? He ain't got shit all over him.
That's a good part.
Okay, so that's locked, and then so it's her chest 1 to her pelvis.
You gonna be able to put ropes around her legs? I don't know.
What?
You have her tied up.
She's not tied up here.
I guess not.
Why does he need to? That's what's funny about
Like
this whole
my
thing is that he just feels like he's just kind of going along with it.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
I'm gonna probably scale her down a little bit.
Tiny mom.
No, it's just gonna be way easier if to have her on top. Otherwise, her legs are gonna be hanging way too low and whatever. Before you're able to like get him out of the shot because you know he's the body shape or whatever. With this, I have to deal with tail whenever. It's way easier.
Just kind of want her to slide off her back, and then she just bucks her onto the cart.
Your voice impression.
Apples, apples.
Oh, Benny Hill. All I know about Benny Hill is there. That's your Benny Hill impression. I was like,
Right.
yeah. Benny Hill. The song when they run around.
The amount of times Michael has had stroke on the stream is pretty crazy.
It's so dead. Robin Graves finding good name suggestions.
Oh wow.
What?
Oh wow, this tail.
It does kind of scrunched, doesn't it? But you're pulling it a weird bit. Oh, it's very floofy.
No, it's just horribly weighted.
What is pulled at the base?
No, because I have to curl it down. Gravity. I can't have it like popping way out, or I'm gonna have to worry
Horses'
about.
tails defy gravity all the time.
No,
They're
it's,
happy.
She's supposed to be dead,
She's not dead yet.
but like to actually make it work, I have to deal with that very bad weighting, which means now I'm gonna have some issues with physics. And I'm gonna have to rename or do some of the model stuff because I am not getting a well, for one, the rest of it's probably under Jiggles. Yeah, that's about the best I'm gonna do on that.
It's so cute. I'm like stacking horses. I'm like a tower of cute mares.
Michael and she's like kickies.
No, she's like, cut me off.
She's like bad Applejack.
Don't put your mom in the cart. She said she liked pears more than apples. She gets to go in the cart. And Granny told me, she's like, no good daughter-in-law of mine gonna be eating pears in this house. Now listen to Granny. I always like the episode where they're like debating who runs the farm. And of course at the end they like, Granny runs the farm. But after she was dead. I guess it's kind of implied that Big Mac takes over most of the duties on the farm.
Yeah, Applejack's busy like
Applejack's
saving the
also
world and
there.
stuff.
Yeah. They have an episode about that too, where Big Mac kind of feels like he's not looked up to anymore by Apple Bloom, because he's just working the farm while Applejack's off saving the world. It's the only episode that Big Mac really talks a lot, besides the one where he's younger.
I was like, why are you not innocent and young anymore?
That's just that when he was apparently before the start of the series, Apple Bloom looked up to Big Mac more than she did Apple Bloom or Applejack. That is cute. Like, I'm getting the rides from my daughter. She's so nice. Like helping her poor old lame mother. No. Sad. This is so cute. I hate that you're gonna knock her in the head.
No, Trixie's gonna knock her in the head. I'm just gonna make it work.
It's okay, be evil. I am looking forward to this. As messed up as it is. I am conflicted, I think is the appropriate.
Which ones do I have left here? Oh, I have one. All right, good, because I'm like, I can't hold any more liquid. Cheers, Scratch.
I think
I'm caught up now.
Big Mac primarily worked the farm while Applejack handled the finances, yeah.
I'm gonna move the camera.
She did a lot of the manual labor too. I think the only episode they show her doing it by herself, though, is the episode where Big Mac's hurt. And somebody has to do it, so she tries to do it all by her lonesome. She cannot.
Okay, there we go. All right, so that, oh my god, her hair.
Yeah, I was kind of like, how you gonna sort that? I could fix that for you.
No,
Up it to the other side.
no.
Okay.
She needs to like lean over and look this direction. What I'm probably gonna do is just shrink it a bit.
I do like the episode where Applejack is younger and she's trying to make business decisions by herself. And she's like, why can't we just sell the cider year round? And Granny's like, no, we sell it during cider season. We do not sell it year round. And if you do, I will smack the crap out of you. Applejack didn't listen.
Because she didn't learn anything. She was right all
I
along.
didn't learn nothing. You don't question Granny Smith. Pickles is correct. I started kind of rewatching some of the episodes because I hadn't watched any My Little Pony for the longest time of G4 anyways. And I finally sat down to watch some of it, and then Adam, like, the very next day, he's like, all you do is watch My Little Pony, and it drove me nuts. But, raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4, together we will raise this barn. 1,
Raise this
2,
barn?
3, 4. That was the joke for us. And Bo, grab your partner, do-si-do.
I was gonna make a joke, but I think it would be very bad.
Just no, they don't make it.
No, I kind of want it though.
No.
Oh.
How bad is it?
It's raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 5.
No. At least you know your history.
I do.
Yeah. So
But that's bad.
history is important.
No, America's history is horrible.
Oh, yes. You know, in school, they only tell you the good parts, and then you get older and you're like, oh, wait.
We did. Oh no.
We slaughtered our way into the nation.
3/5. You just watched an episode? Do you watch that pony episode about the 3/5 compromise?
I hope not.
No, I'm actually kind of glad that at least we went through school when we did, because I feel like it's gotten even worse now, depending on the state you're living in, where they're like, well, we don't want to teach kids about this bad parts of history.
I think
no, that's the most important part.
It depends what part of the country you live in too, because I very much learned that my education was slightly different than probably yours, and I still get in my fights about my sister because we very much got the textbooks that were written by the Daughters of the Confederacy, where it was about states' rights and nothing else, as far as the Civil War was concerned. That's the education I got. It was
about rights. One's very, very, very specific right.
Yes.
So I mean, they're not lying, but they're definitely changing it to fit a narrative.
Yeah, they're trying to. So yeah, no, like education per state can change, especially when we were younger.
Damn, I'm remembering some of those quotes sent to an hour freak with the stream. Hello, Owl. Yeah, I see you sometimes though. I remember you.
Like I sometimes bring that up to my sister, and it just ends up in a fight.
Oh, careful! Some fans might get upset when you talk about zebra racism. They're only 2/5.
Oof. There's only one in the whole world, as far as I can see.
See, the problem I have right now is that her tail is still clipping. So her tail does have a D.
Oh my.
No, it has another bone that I just don't have access to. D and E. Okay. Then I'm okay. But whoever made this model, I want to slap. Every one of these was named different, which means none of them matches up.
Well, at least they doesn't have to move too much.
They have equivalents, but the problem is if you don't. The nice thing about everybody having the same naming conventions means that if I have a model that's already animated, I can copy paste. I can't here. All my stuff doesn't organize, and they did A, B, C as their main tail bones, and then D and E as jiggle bones. Well, if somebody else has a horse model that has 5 bones for the tail, and they named them A, B, C, D, E, and then they have 2 other ones that are called Jiggle 1, Jiggle 2. Well, now their D and E are going to get organized into a jiggle folder.
Right.
So that's where this is stupid. Is things should be named in such a way so that they're more consistent. This is not. This is painful. Because I have to go through each list and put them by each other so that they're in similar order and they're not. Thankfully, I don't have to use pear butter very much.
Yeah. Just gonna be your head moving most of the time.
Kind of. As Applejack is moving, her legs are probably gonna move with it, but that is basically gonna be like end, very end. So probably the most complicated thing here is gonna be the sheer amount of lip syncing, and some of the secondary animation is gonna take quite a while. The rest of it, not too bad, because for the most part, they're just standing there.
Yeah.
And as long as if I put the cart in front of them a little bit, and then I kind of no, I can't. And unless
you're gonna have Celestia walk by at the end.
Hold on.
That's a real question.
No, that would be extending.
A few seconds.
No,
but you'd have to animate her.
This is already a 55-second thing for an anthology short. That's long.
Yeah.
So anything over 30 seconds is usually permission worthy.
Don't put the cart before the horse. Don't.
No, I'm gonna see.
I have them push the cart. Oh, there you go. A little lower to the ground.
It makes zero frickin'. How does this work?
They're all in their own individual
technology of that time for a death wagon.
I mean, yes, you could do it now, but back then, no. You could have done it, but nobody would have.
The axle's just floating down there now. Actually, no, that's what I should have probably lifted. The axles. Oh no, they're actually separate.
They're all separate, which is not a bad thing.
Well, because I have to hide them, so I'm gonna just put it up like that. Okay, because I mean that works for me. I don't care. It's not like people are gonna look at this and be like, "Oh my god, look what he did to that wagon."
Oh, they're gonna be focused on.
Oh my god, Becky. Wow, they're all separate. Wait, then what am I doing? I'm just gonna grab the body of the wagon and put it down, and then it's a single bone.
Wow.
I didn't know that existed until then. Okay, so because I don't have the audio yet. Ooh, look at the low rider. Who's going in the cart?
Oh, he's at G5.
Oh yeah, so are we agreed that putting all of G5 in there would be effective?
It would be funny. That somehow it wouldn't make any sense because they're supposed to be future ponies, but it would be kind of a call out to G5 being dead. Well,
no, that you're trying to put your agenda.
G5, the main series, is gone. They effed up and now it's dead. Otherwise, you find G1 ponies that got turned into G4 ponies and put them in the cart. Like, I know you have.
So I like the idea that they're all just T-posing, like that. Like this is them dead. But I think that if I wanted to make a death cart, they should be like flopped all over, like they were thrown in. Izzy, I am very much putting in the bottom.
She is a mess. Her hair.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the hair. Okay, first off, though, you're dead. Stop being happy.
Can you ragdoll them? No. There used to be a thing that did that, but
there is a thing that does, but you have to set up the models specifically to have certain weights and stuff. It's really hard to ragdoll like these type of models. They work really well if it was like a static model with like one bone. It just gets a little harder without.
G5 wasn't bad. It had a really rough start and it never recovered from that start. And when they started fixing those things, it was too late. And now the main series is gone. There's still the shorts on YouTube, and they're going to keep making those, to my understanding. But that's all G5 is now, is the shorts.
And also know that whenever this is done, it probably isn't going to be shown for 8 to 9 months.
Yeah.
So who knows what the state of the fandom is. I've been pretty good at guessing it. Remembrance was a winner.
You love pointing that out.
Yes.
You're gonna need to make that car a little bigger.
You're
gonna fit more than like 2 horses.
I'm gonna probably shrink them down a bit.
Oh, good. Then we're just gonna have a cart filled with dead fillies. Great. The children. No, the whole horse.
Izzy is here. Unicycle are dead.
And they never talk. I wonder, like, wouldn't it be, how dramatic would it be that when a pony dies, their cutie mark vanishes? It feels like that's what would happen.
But just
we
becomes
never
a
get
tombstone.
conversation. We never get confirmation.
No, I'm gonna do 15% smaller, so that would put it for her mom. I'm doing 90%, so it makes it so that they're fairly kind of equivalent. Also, I can't fill this up too much because if they still have to be able to throw the mother on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like do. Oh god damn it! To see this.
You need to make the cart bigger.
No, because I have to be able to get her up into the cart.
We gotta be able to fit ponies in the cart.
You wait. I love how now you're like, no, more dead horse.
No, I'm trying to help you by demanding things.
This has been you for years.
Are they going to be in the card smooching?
No, no smooching.
Wow. That, you know, there's a delay and they were ready.
It's the smooching card.
Yes. Like, you're just like, yeah, he's gonna bring up smooching.
Oh man, this is definitely a smooching moment. He is going to be piling ponies on top of each other, and I cannot be held responsible for the things I do and say.
Michael, there will be a stallion mixed in.
No, leave it out.
You saying Hitch shouldn't be dead?
No,
Wait. You're saying
he should be
only
dead, but
mares.
He doesn't get.
Only dead mares.
That
is what Michael is saying.
It is the smooching card.
Only wants
They're
dead
napping.
mares.
They're taking naps.
But it's okay. But when they're yelling, "Bring out your dead,"
Dead tired. Very tired. Hates mares confirmed. No.
no, he doesn't just hate mares. He wants them dead.
They're napping. Sleepy is he? Here. This car full of dead mares is making me sad that I have to use the restroom again.
Yeah, you wanted this.
Drink.
I love how Michael's like, I have an idea, and then I'm like, this is what the idea is going to take. He's like, no. One thing I just don't like about G5 horses though is actually I forgot now. Their hair is huge. It's every one of these has like a dual bone, and I understand why they did it. It's one of them is for the parenting structure of the skeleton, and the other one is for the skin in that area to mold and move. And it makes sense from a physics perspective, but those should have been probably jiggle boned in some very light way, so where you can, or jiggle boned with 0 jiggles so that it's locked away, but then you can reactivate their ability to have access by baking them. I don't like how this is done otherwise.
I'm rethinking you doing this.
No, we're invested now.
This is so sad. Where is he?
Izzy's fine.
Only stallions in the card.
Well, there's things you don't know about Izzy.
Oh no.
Now I hate Izzy. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just surprised. That's all. They have those stupid hard hooves. That was dumb.
No
It should have been the
smooching.
other way around. I will. That is one thing that bothers the heck out of me. Like, who was on the floor and thought this is the way the heart should go? Not the other way around. That would have made way more sense for horse hooves. It's like they put their hooves on backwards.
Izzy, your mane doesn't go through there. Okay, so there we have Izzy.
Poor Izzy. I like Izzy.
I do. Just imagining this whole thing now, I'm kind of really looking forward to just a big cart full of dead G5 horses.
Why would you look forward to this?
Yeah. You're the one! Oh my god.
Yes, but you're the one doing it. It's like that mod I'm working on currently. I don't like that.
They're not dead, they're canceled.
Oh, poor Izzy.
So next should we do
My favorite one.
I kind of want to just have Pip's hooves popping out. Or make her really small.
Tiny.
But yeah, if that's the case, we need to definitely do. Well, let's do Hitch next.
It's a pitch. Oh no, stop shipping. He loaded him in. Oh, there he is. He's just like, he's already on the ground.
You know what he wants? We're like, Hitch. It's a smooch cart. He's like, ooh.
Get into the smooch cart. Oh, Izzy's in here. That's a good start.
Smooch. This is smooching.
Hitch had years to smooch Sonny, and he didn't do it. So
No smooching.
he's dumb. It's just dumb.
He had. Thing is literally every horse that's been in that show, other than Izzy, he has like had a thing for.
He's had more of a thing for Pip than any of the others. He works with Zip. He
Pip
doesn't have a thing.
Pip he had the butt thing for. When he did the butt swinging thing when she was singing.
Yeah.
And then Zip, there was like a kind of thing. Sunny, they've always been together, so then everybody thinks they should be together. Izzy's freaky, so that makes sense that doesn't work out. I'm thinking, if I had to think of like shippability,
they are kind of pushing Pip.
In shippability, it probably goes like Pip, then Sunny, then Zip, then Sprout, then Izzy.
Sprout's in there somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
I think he's above Izzy.
I think Sprout's above freaking Sunny. It's like Pip and then Sprout. I don't think Zip's interested. Not in Hitch, anyways. Though
That's his job.
there was an episode that I know that didn't escape my attention, where Izzy suggested that Zip had a thing for Rocky, which is the stallion who works at the hair salon place. But she just rolled her eyes and she did not respond to that. But no, when Pip was sick, he took care of her. Hitch did. And then I think Queen Haven made a comment saying that he figured that they were together, and Pip's reply was like, "Ooh, no, Mom, we play board games together," which was really cute.
That's kind of a weird
No, oh, Mom,
choice, but
we don't date. We play board games together.
wait, why is
But Queen Haven, props off to her, because she just discovered like whole new towns and whole new species, and she was like 2 weeks and she just like, that one, I want that one. And she just went out and got it.
why is
Queen Haven wasted no time getting hooked up with a unicorn.
something's being
She
weird?
found herself some. Like Queen
Yeah.
Haven's like the best character.
And she's like, "Oh, big boy."
Yes. I love her daughters because they're just staring at him like, what are they doing now? He's feeding her cheese. Like, gross. Great. It's like my favorite thing of that whole series. I wanted more G5 because they were hinting at so much stuff.
Okay, so that wasn't a glitch. Look at his bones. They're
Oh,
down.
look at them.
They're down
Got
here.
his butt like up in the air. I don't want that.
Why not? Wait, why does it say Sunny Tail?
Because it's the same tail. Just a different color. Stop shaking it.
I think that means that you want me to shake it more.
No, it's the exact opposite. Look, this is what a model looks like made by professionals. 1,000 things. Why do you have his butt hanging out of the cart? I think you're doing this to hurt me.
I'm not doing it to hurt you.
I'm doing
I'm doing it to torture you.
is working. All the butts he could have had sticking out of the cart. Could be this one.
Well, you know what? Do you want to have dead mare?
No, you know what? They're not dead. We've been over this. They're napping.
No, I'm the one
They're
making this
napping.
video.
It's the nap time card. It shouldn't even be allowed in it.
No, he needs. I still think it's a little weird that the only horse you want not dead.
No, none of them are dead. As you just don't understand, they're in the cuddle puddle. Napping. Naps.
Actually, so these bones probably should be turned up a little bit. These two be turned down. Probably through rotation local. And it didn't really help much. Something's being really goofy with this model, and it could be that it's the model, it could be me. I don't know. Where's this tail one? Tail on there you go.
Like, if they ever manage to save G5, and I kind of hope they do, it needs to start with Opaline being, like, released from the tree they trapped her in. Like, spoilers. Keep up.
I love how you're like Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. Spoiler.
Yeah, but
You can't say spoiler after giving the spoiler.
Fine. Keep up. Keep up with the series. You gotta keep up with the horse. No, because they definitely wrapped it up quicker than they were intending. They were gonna. It was very clear they were gonna do this whole thing where they find Twilight, and Twilight helps them defeat Opaline. Once and for all. And they were actually like referencing. They referenced Luster Dawn, from the end of G4, saying that she helped like create the shield that kept Opaline out and everything. And then the series like, oh, we have to end it, and then they just kind of like did a quick wrap up, and all that stuff went out the window. But they did kind of leave it open to where they just had her like trapped so that she could potentially escape, and they could maybe continue the initial idea.
Expanse did that.
Yeah.
Where they're like, we ended the series because we were told to end the series, but we definitely also left it open
So that maybe
they showed things. They had a scene that made no sense unless you actually see the rest of it, and they had added a character for one scene that is the pinnacle person for the rest of the series, but they only showed him for one scene.
Yeah,
because they needed to make sure that he was developed as a character at least at some point in this part. So like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that.
yeah. You still haven't finished G4. Well, you're not gonna finish G4 at this point. You're just proud of your
Like
unfinishing of show. I don't want to see his butt. Oh, it's napping. Not time.
she dead. I gotta go use the restroom again. I'll be back in a bit. No smooching itch.
No smooch. Why would I smooch Hitch? No smooch.
Terrifies.
No smooching. No smooching. No smooching.
You just didn't even care.
It's a heavy or it's like, hello everyone, I'm good. I'm awake.
You know that
happy.
it's called rigor mortis.
It's not. It's a happy alive horse.
No. I'm not gonna be able to do all those.
Guys, why you keep trying to kill him?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna be able to. I don't have space. I'm gonna do what I can for
already had to
drinking,
like
but
3
then
times.
I'm not. So cheers, Brony.
You do like 1 hydrate per person. That's plenty.
I only
of
have so much
water.
space in my stomach. Cheers, Brony again. And cheers, Brony. And cheers, Jelly.
There you go. Each get 1.
I went from the bottom. I'm out of water. I have a little bit of booze left, and then I'm not gonna be able to. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore.
I still love the one time Midburn kept getting hydrates and just posted a picture of her drowned in the pool out back.
Yeah. Well, it's also crazy when it comes to that.
She's fun. What's happening?
For the ones this is backwards. That's weird.
You should just make them pay for it because they tried to kill you.
No, they did try to kill me. Yes,
They
but
did. Those are like, you tried to kill me points.
oh, I can't actually. I can't do it here because it's actually I can't actually make my screen wide enough.
Look how happy she is. She's like, this is a good nap. Good nap card.
Oh, can you keep Misty alive? I probably wasn't gonna put Misty in here. She like, do you like being alive? She's like, yes. Like, Michael's coming. I'm gonna be dead.
Oh,
All of that just to change her eye. Actually, these models are really confusing.
so I was like kind of bouncing around it.
I can't do the dehydrates though. It's a little different.
You should add Misty at the card. She was part of the main 6.
Let me see here. I gotta go back to. Okay, so cheers, Brownie. And then bite, and I'll just finish this up.
I don't know
for you.
why, but I imagine the cart stopping and Misty just kind of slipping out and flopping.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna just do this now. For a while, okay.
Nay.
There's no more. No more drinks. Then I know I'm not gonna people there. Okay, so you can have your points back. You can have yours back, and then Boris, you can have yours back. Yeah, I'm taking yours. Whatever. You're all the rest of yours are good. And then that was it's
Derpy.
good.
Yeah, all the juice box derpies. Those are good.
Yeah, the juice box is close enough.
Juice box derpies.
I just literally no. I need to. I just want to go get more water. I'm full, and I don't want to get more water.
No hydrates. Literally 1984. No. It's the end.
All right, who's next? This we will do Zip. I didn't even say who it was yet.
You just said Zip.
No, before I said Zip, you were like,
Because I
no.
know you were going to Zip. Just good horse. Doesn't need to join the nap cart. She's got a full energy.
The nap cart.
Yeah, it's the nap cart. The napping.
Actually, there's one thing wrong with him.
His nose is pointing at the bottom of the cart.
Okay, yeah, that's probably. Well, you know what? The angle it'll be fine.
You don't see it. Yeah.
Actually. Oh my god, this is so many juice boxes.
All the juice boxes, Derpy's got endless stomach space. Can drink all the juice.
Oh my god, how many juice boxes?
He's got all the juice boxes.
There.
Got it.
Oh, wait, you know, he's going to belly rub.
Good for raspberries.
Give her belly raspberries.
Time to take a nap. You gotta be nice.
Okay, wait, no, I feel like this, I need to change one thing here because it just doesn't work unless you change this. Oh my god, this keeps going. There we go.
I'm sad.
I'm not gonna be happy and dead.
Juice
God,
box.
you don't keep playing juice box.
This is dehydrates for you. Don't lose your
So many
buttons.
dude.
It's like more juice.
Derby's gonna get diabetes. Oh no.
It's sugar-free juice. So it's fine.
Juice? No, that's disgusting. Zero sugar juice sounds horrible. Like soda, they can kind of make it work, but juice.
Just take out all the sugar and add Splenda.
You know, the
It's
next time
juice.
Derpy pops up,
Why is there a max juice?
she's gonna
Why is there a limit on juice?
look at
box?
Derpy.
Looking right at his butt. You're doing this on purpose. He's dead.
She wants to smooch him.
He's got a rod.
She's
to
gonna
his
smooch.
head.
Smooch.
No, no smooch. No smooching the edge, Derby. He's dead. He's the only one in the card who's actually dead.
On juice box Derpy.
This shouldn't be. Why would you do this?
Oh, it's per user. There's 10.
Why?
Here, I will change it. I will change it to
Why
15.
not 100?
There, it's 15.
People juice box their derbies.
Immediately more juice box Derpy.
More juice box derbies.
Oh no!
No smooching.
No.
Where did that?
It slipped in there. So. I have to get through the dirt. The juice box derbs.
Wait. Watch it. She's gonna touch. She's gonna touch the butt.
Don't touch the butt, Derby. That's bad.
She touched the butt. Oops. Alright, we gotta kill Zip first.
No, you don't have to kill Zip. You could, like, make her happy.
No.
You know, the ponies in G5 never figured out they could actually manipulate clouds and weather. Pegasus
Because
never
they're
got that
freaking
far.
stupid. Have you not seen the course to G5? They're just freaking stupid. They invented the smoothie before friendship.
They had friendship, just not with each other.
No, they didn't.
Just stand
Sprout exists.
down. He tried to create a fashion dictatorship. Cookie derpies as opposed to juice box derpies. Menace. Does need something to wash all that juice.
Oh no, there's somebody cooking. Oh my god, you guys is gonna. I would say you're gonna run out of points, but I feel like you could do this for days. Oh my god, there's someone. Darby, put it down. Darby, do you have your insulin?
I was surprised that Nightmare Night somehow survived the fall of Equestria. Heartswarming Eve didn't, but it kind of makes sense since Heartswarming Eve is the celebration of the discovery or the founding of Equestria.
I was like, wait, that's a different noise.
It's a juice box derby.
Just got juice box.
Cookie derbies.
Oh my god, there's so many cookies. I just started and all I see is cookie. Oh no.
Cookie derbies. So much derpy. Love it.
How many are queued? Oh no.
This is good. This is good.
This is the queue.
Yes.
There's like 20 of them.
Good. Just keep working on your animation. Let the cookies happen. He's gonna get that cookie one of these days. Just that.
No, Zip I'm gonna have like kind of like shoved in the corner. No, she's gonna be. I would say let's do like
hope this comes out right after all of the G5 stuff just stops.
Again, this is going to be months and months.
take
But
months.
that's why I'm kind of okay with
G5 to die.
starting it now, because we can kind of poke at it for a while. But if I don't feel like working on this one day, I can just go do something else.
Yeah.
It's going to take a little longer for a short, but not in a bad way. Oh, these bones are also in a weird position.
How sleepy they are. I did find it funny. They actually did invite a stallion, I think, in the very last episode of G5 to live in the lighthouse with them. But Hitch still has to live outside in the gutter, which is great. I'm a cookie derby,
Well, you have a ghost fact coming, but it will probably be a couple minutes.
so I have time to think.
We still have about like 15 cookie derbies.
Okay.
So Derpy just drank a bunch of juice, and now she's eating cookie after cookie. You guys just want Derpy to
Ghost fact
die.
on derpy ghosts. Oh, we're the one derpy ghosts. Well, here. I'm gonna preempt this ghost fact.
Oh, you gotta wait.
I gotta
You can't-
wait. I gotta wait for the emote.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
I was like, oh, these are the kickies.
She's having a dream.
No, no smooching.
No smooching, and then right back to it. Where is her neck?
Derpy just died already. No, Silver. She's not gonna die. She's having fun. You gotta get that cookie.
Excellent. You all have cleaned out your points. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Give her a big cookie. Give Zip a cookie, and she won't numb it. Like that's a big cookie in those hooves.
I definitely need to like put some time into getting these models kind of organized. Well, actually, you know what? I might kind of like put her off to the side, like this. I just don't like that all their bones, her bones are doing the same thing, where they're like in a weird position, and I don't. Maybe it's because this is locked. Oh, it is. Come on. Oh no, see, now it's being weird again. And then if I unlock, yeah, now it's so fine. Okay, so it's the locking that causes that weirdness. That's not
She's span announcer today.
that's not unheard of.
Big derp.
There's your ghost facts.
Okay, you want ghost fact about Derpy? Derpy, like all mares,
She's the derpy.
have ghosts, and then when they die, then they get out and they go to the mare heaven where they're all happy. So all mares go to heaven.
Oh my god, there's no noise.
Stallions, on the other hand, do not have souls, so they do not have ghosts, which is why heaven is heaven.
But then why do
Because there's no
stallions? So what's the difference between them in existence? Like, how did they come to be?
Stallions can be born like I don't know, like a worm in the earth. Worms don't go to heaven.
You mean a
either.
worm?
Yeah, a worm. So sleepy.
Yes.
So yes, they're basically just used by mares to propagate the species, but they serve no other purpose, and they don't go to the afterlife. Because all mares go to heaven. It's like that Don Bluth movie, but with mares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trippy redeems. It will follow you in your sleep.
It's actually really
I
weird.
don't
Like
make
suddenly
these
it's
things up.
quiet. I chose that audio, so that's kind of on me. To hear the same thing over
That
and over
one leg
again.
is super long.
I was trying to see if I could make it work, but I think it's gonna be better to just turn this out a little bit, turn this one in a little bit, and then just stretch it from here to make it work. Because I need to have it bent at this point. Or want to have it bent at that point. That's the wheel.
Dude, I gotta remind myself over and over again that they're just napping. Because otherwise, if I didn't know they were just napping, I would get horribly depressed right now.
You know why you should be horribly depressed?
Why's that?
Because this is what you wanted.
Napping horses, yes.
You wanted the dead G5.
No, napping G5, napping.
You know what's even better?
What's that?
Look what Zip's doing.
Oh yeah, she's sitting on Hitch's head. You said that's what she's doing.
What was that one song from Monty Python?
Which one? That's a broad.
It's sit in my face or tell me that you love me. Remember that one?
I had forgotten that one. You reminded me just now. Sit on my face and tell me that you love me.
Yes.
That's the most romantic song.
If you don't know that song, that's an actual one.
Yes, no, I'm aware of it.
I think they're on stage or something for it. It was pretty good.
Those guys are great.
They were like the Zoomers of their generation because they had.
Yeah, but they were actually funny.
Well, no, they were random. They pushed boundaries. They took something that existed and they like bastardized it, and everybody loved it, and then it helped develop what was to go forward. They were defining.
Yeah, they were. They defined a genre. They defined what British comedy is. Sunset, I would say zombies can't be adorable, but Fallout Equestria exists, and they got a derpy in there, and she's a ghoul, but she's pretty cute. So it's possible.
I like the idea, like you can identify all the other horses here, and then Hitch is just by color.
Yeah,
that was kind of the idea. Okay, and then
she gets
Pip. Sunny, I'm gonna definitely have her like head showing or like something more identifying because she's probably the one that's easiest to identify.
Consider Misty, but only if you have
room. I would say only if I need to fill space, because I need to be able to make it look like a massive horse, but where there's enough space in the middle to have another one added on.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do, it probably would be to replace whoever's at the bottom with Misty to fill the space, because Misty's useless.
Wow, so rude. She's probably like she's a good horse. She's better than Hitch. That's why she gets.
I feel like you're being a little biased.
Hitch does not.
I need to lock Zip to the wagon again. I need to make sure that that if the wagon moves, like, see.
I did watch one of the shorts recently, and it had a whole thing with Misty sharing a room with the other mares. Because they all shared the same bedroom, and she was having a rough time with it.
Oh, Misty must live. Why is Misty gonna live, but all the good horses need to die?
Misty's living.
All right, so Pip, I've been shrinking all of them to 85%.
She's bold.
She's gonna be shrunk to 7.
No, but a little bit smaller.
Look, she's tiny.
I think she's already smaller than them.
No, she can be tiny.
Then you made her super small. Oh, okay, that is the baby. That's baby horse. It's crumpled. I'm reminded of that Guardians of the Galaxy. This is he would smoosh her.
This is her.
She's not actually dead. Just like, you know.
No, I'm gonna do 0.75 or 0.7 because it's still small
I realized your reaction there is like, when did it last save?
I know myself well enough that 854, 853. So my manual save is more or sooner than it was probably when I loaded Pip. Because when I go to load models, I just instinctually save now because I just have had enough problems. Derpy in the cart?
Oh, Derpy should not be in the cart.
Where's Derpy in this?
She's in Ponyville. Alive and well.
No, where's Derpy? We need Derpy in this.
You could have her pushing the cart instead of
so she's delivering.
Yeah.
Sinners.
Yeah. Who's the sinner?
G5.
Yes.
And pear butter.
Apparently.
I am liking how these guys are turning out though.
So sad. I mean, it's fine.
It's so sad.
They're napping.
My concern I do have is that loading all of these models is going to fill my RAM. But as far as I can tell right now, it's doing pretty good. And I think that even no matter what I load, it should be fine.
You're going to have like 9 horses in this scene.
Oh, I don't have these ones locked anymore. So I lost that. That was because I was looking at the time and I'm like, no, that feels like a little farther back than me just loading Pip. But I did that lock thing. So, okay. 07. Okay, there's small Pip. I'm going to save again.
Just wedge yourself in there with her sister.
I feel like if I'm going to put
Pip is already smaller than the others, and you've made her so small.
I know, that's why she's so small. It's because her father is also her uncle.
I wanted the episode where they talked about what happened to their dad.
Michael is implying she's inbred.
Oh, yeah, she's royalty.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, actually.
Because like in G4, Applejack was the only one who had lost her parents. In G5, Izzy was an orphan, best we know. She grew up in an orphanage. Sunny lost both of her parents. Hitch's only maternal figure who's living is his grandmother. And Pip and Zip just have their mom left. Like, most of their parents are dead. Like, the opposite of G4. Yeah, it's very much implied that Hitch was raised by his grandmother, too. So, grandmother Figgy.
Right.
It's Applejack syndrome. Having dead parents is known as Applejack syndrome.
Applejacks. Got a
like
bad case of the Batman.
The only parent character who's alive in G5 is their mom. Zip and Pip's mom. That's it. Then I guess, yeah, the grandmother, Hitch's grandma, and that's it. That's sad. Though it'll probably never happen now, but I am convinced they were eventually going to show that Sunny's mom was alive and that she was either a unicorn or a Pegasus. And she dropped Sunny off after she was born with her dad and then disappeared because Sunny at the time would have never been accepted.
She moved to Jamaica.
Yeah, exactly. That would have made an excellent story because at the time, if she had just shown up with an Earth Pony foal, she probably would have gotten a lot of shit for that. Misty's dad is. That's true. I wasn't thinking about Misty. Misty's dad is. Yes.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I have a big problem. There, that's better now.
But even with Misty, it was kind of implied that her mom died when she was very young. She doesn't even remember her mom. She remembered her dad.
Frog big, just regular frog. There we go.
Why did things Izzy just shift away from the wall?
Just?
She moved. There you go. Oh. What happened there?
Oh. Where is he? Oh, and now that I think about it, I bet you Hitch is having a great time.
Since they're all sleeping, yes, he's quite happy.
So I need to make sure that they are all sort of kind of visible. So I can put Sunny in there, but I'm probably going to have her like hanging out the back. But I need to make sure that no matter what, this middle area is sort of kind of free.
Yeah,
because when she gets thrown in, that's the easiest place to worry about it. So
I think it's just kind of implied that the life expectancy of ponies in G5 is far less than what it used to be. That living to old age is rare, and that Hitch's grandmother is an exception rather than the rule.
all right, so look at this wagon full of horses.
It's sleepy.
Sure. And then we're not going to be able to do it.
Is that
but
Alicorn Sunny?
Huh?
You look like Alicorn Sunny.
It probably.
You gotta turn off those wings.
Yeah, I'll turn off the wings.
They're ugly as heck anyway. They're just supposed to glow, I think, is why.
They're not really glowing. The horn is transparent. And they at least did a pretty good job of making it.
The horn looks okay. The wings look awful. I'm sure it's just some engine thing that didn't transfer real well.
Like I just like that she has like enable alicorn mode.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like turn it on and off.
It's like, well, they're like, well, wait, people didn't like when Twilight became an alicorn.
What if they could just turn it on and off?
Well, let's give them an on and off switch that they really don't understand.
I am happy that she stayed Earth Pony at least 90% of the time.
Well, because kinda, but also at the same time, it was also really freaking stupid. Because it's like, do you want to be all powerful?
No, I
magic.
prefer that she just stayed in Earth Pony all the time. Like the idea that you somehow aren't good enough.
I have to organize this.
You're extra powerful.
Normally,
I don't know.
in this case, because I'm not going to touch the wings, I would just hide them completely. You can only hide groups, not individual bones. Because these aren't grouped yet, it means I cannot hide her wings. So these are always visible, and that is really annoying.
Wait, what do you mean they're always visible?
They're always visible in that I can see their bones.
Oh.
Normally what I'd do is I'd go through, and if everything's grouped and says wings, I can hide that group. And not only do I not see the bones, I don't see it in the list. So it just is completely gone. In this case, it would make sense. I do like that she is now lording over her dead friends.
Sleepy friends. Sleepy friends.
Dead friends.
No.
I'm going to just add this so that I remember that this is an 85. 85.
The only way I'm going to get through this with my sanity intact is believing they are all sleeping.
All right. So put her in there. I think if I put her towards the edge here, I might just shove Misty in the bottom. She can be in the cuddle pile.
Okay. She is part of the main.
The main
the new 6.
Yes, she's part of the cuddle death pile. Do you have a small slit? No, I'm not. Well, I mean, the small you can always shrink anything down, but I'm not gonna probably do the ending bit with the king bit.
Bring out your sleeping.
Bring out your sleeping doesn't have the same ring to it. Are you sleeping? Do you need to be brought to the nap place?
The nap room.
The nap room. Where you wake up and there are small apple boxes and apple slices.
Apple slices first.
And then they eat it.
It's pretty nice.
Yes, but they can't use their hooves. They must nibble.
I like that, yes.
Yeah, because their hooves are too busy booping. It's the morning boops.
I loved season 1 where Applejack is trying to figure out how to eat in front of the princess. And
the apple fritter or whatever.
well, no, where she's like, is the Princess Celestia sitting there in Sugar Cube Corner and Applejack's there. And she's like, just like leaning over to take a bite of food. And then she backs off because she can't figure out a way to do it that won't maybe upset or be uncouth, I guess. She's trying to be fancy.
Uncouth. I love that word.
Yes. She doesn't eat anything, and then she takes it all home.
Okay, so Jay is streaming. So we can head to Jay and see what happens.
He best respond.
Yeah, if he doesn't respond, then there's gonna be the problems. And I mean, you guys can say stuff, but there's no flag because he doesn't pay attention to Twitch.
He says he does.
No, hold on. How many people are watching on the YouTube for him? 4. Okay. It's actually even.
He wants friends.
So he's got 4 and 4. So he's got 8 because I have math. But yeah, we'll head over to Jay. Does he play any other game?
He loves Persona 3 and it's 4. Just
Persona.
Persona, but just those 2.
And it's funny because I have only played one Tensai game, and it has nothing to do with Persona.
He just wants to play Persona like
it was Digital Devil Saga.
To be fair, this is the remaster that just got released.
Oh yeah, it was just released. Okay, I'll give it that. But the nap yard. All right, so we'll head over to Jay. So say hello. If you don't know who Jay is, I love his Jay Holler too. He is one of the he's basically in charge of Anthology right now.
If you have an anthology skit, send it to him.
We are planning.
He'll take it.
We are planning to stream Thursday for Baldur's Gate. So that'd probably be the next stream we're doing.
You.
Kyle said he's. So. We haven't had any problems with Thursdays yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll start that. And then and then we'll be working. We're working on this a bit more Friday, but I think working on this one, I'm probably going to work on it like a few streams and then probably like jump away to something else for a while. So.
Makes sense.
But otherwise, thank you to Sir Edward and Sunset for moderating. And I actually
No smooching.
no, yeah, Sir Edward and Sunset, no smooching. Also, especially
Tell them they're not allowed if they want.
especially with the Third Wheel Streamlabs watching you.
No, you smooch Streamlabs.
Smooch Streamlabs.
Yeah, I got smooch Streamlabs.
No, they're gonna make you pay for it. Streamlabs is stupid.
Call them Streamlabs prostitutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ask him when Anthology 8. Yeah.
Yeah, spam Anthology 8 went at him.
Yeah. Is it 8 or is it 7?
No, it's 8.
Okay. Yeah. We all need Anthology 8. When is Anthology 8?
When is Anthology 8? Spam
it. Bye.